Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Places GDQ Hotfix show. This is a bi-weekly show where we go around the world. We have a look at games that are region exclusive, as well as looking at games that were made for handhelds that we would take on our travels. We are having a look at the latter. I think I got that right. And Mr. Shasta is here with a couple of very, very sweet speed games that are played on the Game Boy Advance. So, Mr. Shasta, what is in store for us today?
All right, so first off we have two. Well, first of all we have two childhood favorites of mine in general. That's Lego vs 2 GBA, which is something more obscure, but it's really fun, and I actually really like it a lot. It's still very charming to me. And then also afterwards we have what I consider now my favorite game of all time, which is Wario Land 4. An absolute classic that I've run forever at this point.
Nice.
So
Nice.
good. But yeah, that's what we got today for this good old show over here.
Nice. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So this is a direct follow-up to Lego Racers, the original. There's also a console version. I played that growing up as well too, but I don't know if I ever beat it. I think my controller broke at the time and I just didn't replace it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've never been pretty okay though, but I really took a liking to this game as a child. I played a lot of GBA games and Game Boy Color games and DS games growing up, because like my family, they went on a lot of trips, and like my brother liked to play on the consoles more. So like I was like, this is how it is. So I just take a liking to these sort of things a lot more than I guess the average person would.
I guess you could say when you were younger, you were going places.
Whoa. You said
Let's
the name of the show. Whoa.
All right. Show can finish now. I've said the name of it. We can stop it now.
GG's. Can I get GG in the chat? Anyways, let me show off the opening cutscene real quick here, buddy. Oh, I have to actually do a good old resets. There's your nostalgia for the day. Look at that one.
Oh, you love to hear it.
Oh yeah. There are actually language options for this game. I haven't run this game in a different language ever though, so we're just gonna run it in English because we can read. Because I think more people can read that one, including myself. Anyways, intro. There's Rocket Racer there. Here's the main guy at the very end of Lego Racers. He says it there too, yeah. He's all sad and stuff because he lost.
Oh, bless him.
Oh. He's never won a race again because he got hacked. Or by playing called Zalix. Philanons and calling them. I didn't even know that's what they're called, but that's cool. I had the playset for Zalaxians here growing up. I know that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
It's so cool. They came in like a little like triangle sort of case, and like you like push it down, and they like go across the room. It's actually really cool.
Ooh, now that does sound fun. That does sound fun.
Yeah, the music though in this intro as well, just it sends me back. It really does. Yeah, kind of the idea is just like he lost, now he's back to his old form again here. He's got a new design too. You can see in the last little screenshot there. It's not open cutscene, it's a screenshot. It's just a series of images. But yeah, that's all that is. Let me go make sure I can start this up with by deleting my save real quick. The menu goes very slow, as you can tell right here. Yeah, if we're good to go, let's go ahead and start in that case. Oh wait, actually, real quick before it starts, there's two things I can customize here. It's my name, which is 8 characters long, and also I can customize my character, which you don't actually really see, but you can just do it at the very beginning of the game for fun. So
Okay.
yeah, so chat, if you want to come up with like an 8 character file name real quick before we get there, that'd be pretty cool. If y'all want to do that real quick.
So there's 8 characters for the player name. What sort of customization options do we get?
Oh, we get just A through Z, and also no numbers, but like the accent versions of like different letters for whatever reason. If you want to do that,
Oh, nice.
so I can do like loops, for instance. I don't know. But yeah, if we're ready to go in that case, just we'll go. So 3, 2, 1, bam.
Good luck.
Here's skip past the intro again. So we start off in this game with talking to our boy Sparky right here. We start off in Sandy Bay. That's the town we start off in. He's telling us all about driving and how to control a game, basically. Tutorial stuff, etc., etc. Can't really go faster than dialogue here. Okay, here we go. So we can customize our characters. So what do you want to see here? What do you want to see here?
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm gonna keep scrolling. Just let me know what sounds good.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and say stop now.
Oh, perfect timing. Look at this guy. All right, we got the buy. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. Just let me know what sounds good.
And stop.
Right there. All right.
I like the fit. Bit of drip.
We'll go to the left this time. All right.
Ooh,
Let me know.
And stop.
Oh, we got the orange pants. Whoa. All right. I can dig it.
I'm liking it.
Cool. All right. What we got for a fountain, everybody? What are you thinking? You see any good ones in the chat?
Now, Ray did suggest Velocity, but this is actually this is a Team Faith show, so I'm not sure whether we can sort of defect to that side.
Good to see Faith then.
Yeah, go on then, Faith. Just to spite Ray.
All right. Oh, yeah, mash quickly for this. I can't just hold down for this one. There we go.
So this is all part of the run. All of this customization is part of the run.
You don't have to do it, but it's fun. Might as well show it off in like a showcase like this, you know? You don't get to see this game too often after all. Like, might as well just have a little fun with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice.
So, right now, we're gonna be fighting, we're gonna be racing all these different people throughout the town. We'll fight well, I keep saying fight. We'll race the construction worker here, who races us in like a big digger for whatever reason. And like, everyone's laughing at him for that because, you know, it's so slow, it's not meant for racing. Even we're laughing at him. We have dialogue in this game. It's weird. Yeah, we race him, we race the postman afterwards, race the fireman, then the policeman, then that's... Once we do that, we can leave the town. Yo, flood my throat, excuse me. But yeah. So... It starts off with kind of a typical standard kart racer. Its controls are a bit funky because of the fact that whenever you drift in this game, you kind of like... It like whips your car around like this, like super quickly. What we picked up there unlocks the minigame for later, which actually we need to do because that gives us like upgrades. And going faster using those upgrades, pretty good. Would recommend. Hey, look, we already lapped him on lap 1. That's pretty sad.
Oh wow.
That's how slow that thing is. That's how fast we are as well too. Whoa.
Talk me through what power-ups you're picking up at the moment, because it looks like a lot of them just sort of you don't actually need to, like, they don't seem particularly useful at the moment. You're just sort of throwing them away at the moment.
Yeah, so what we're doing, so those power-ups are just like the discs there I picked up is kind of it bounces off walls. The rocket's kind of like a green shell from Mario Karts.
Okay.
Except it like doesn't bounce off walls or anything like green shell does. There's a few more we get later, but only in that first race there we only get those two. The idea throughout the run is that I'm picking up as many items as I can to hopefully get a boost, which is random when it happens, and that just makes us go faster. So right there, that's kind of like I'm thinking of like the oil slick from Lego Racers 1. That's kind of like that, but it's like a banana really from Mario Kart. That's that little like circle I picked up. Oh, the thing I have right here, it makes us invisible but not intangible, so it's like a worse boo for Mario Kart. I
was wondering what was going on. I was like, oh, okay, it's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know who we're fooling here. I'm pretty sure the CPUs can see us anyways. Oh, this thing right here, if we ram into someone, it gets rid of some health. Which you see how like yellow, red, and orange, green brick there on the side? That's our health bar. If we get hit by something, we lose like a little bit of health, that actually makes us go slower.
Okay.
And that's not good, we don't want that.
Now, I sort of want to address the elephant in the room. The category for this is just straight up called GBA. Is it like an any percent?
It's just 8%, yeah. So for whatever reason, when I asked to make the leaderboard for this game a while ago, the mods for Lego Series decided just to tack on as a category for Lego Racers 2. Like, I don't know why, but it's just called GBA and leaderboards because of that. It is what it is, because like I have a place to actually post my runs, so I'm cool with that. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Nice.
And now we're racing the fireman here. He's in like a full like. Oh, here we go. We got the boost now. So this boost is really good in this game. So what it does is if we don't like slow down at all, or like go into or crash, or like go into the grass or anything, we just keep that boost like forever until then. So it's really really good. So like throughout the entire run, I'll be trying to cycle these items over and over again until I get a boost a lot of the time, and then I'll hopefully use it at the right time, so I can just maintain that boost forever, or at least as far as I can. Also, when we win a race, we get a golden brick, and we need those to unlock the next area, essentially. In our case, we need 4 of them to leave Sandy Bay here. I'm gonna go race the policeman. He's got a big car for whatever reason, I don't know why. It's huge, look at that thing. Oh, ah! A bit of a bad turn there. This last course is very windy, to say the least.
I think I speak for everyone at GDQ when we say, don't try this in real life. Don't try and race a policeman. Just don't.
Definitely do not. Not a good idea. Oh, well, there we go. Oh. Alright, so what I got over here is kind of like a red shell. Like the white rock I just saw a second ago. I think that's all the items in the game right there. And the white rocket's only in this one. Like, only in the policeman race. I mean, like, it shows up later in the game, but yeah. Only shows up here at first.
When you're first, can it go around and hit the person who's technically behind you, or have you got to be behind somebody for it to hit?
It can hit them like whenever. Like whoever's in front of me will get hit by that, even if I lap them. It's very strange.
Oh wow.
Also, I love this song. We're just gonna stay here for a second.
We've got any jam emotes? Let's go.
And now it loops.
Ah.
Like I said, might as well show some stuff off in this run. We're having fun here. So yeah, we beat everyone in town, so now we can leave whenever. But for our own sake for the run, what we're going to be doing instead of that is we're going to go to that minigame we unlocked earlier and go farm some upgrades, because it's going to save us a lot of time throughout the run. So the idea is that you can upgrade your speed with your engine, you can upgrade your handling for wheels, and then you can also upgrade your shield, which we're not going to be doing in the run. But that's what we can do. Now Spark is giving us a little pep talk. It's like, we don't need luck, you're amazing, you're the best ever.
He's not lying.
So, this minigame here is very, very fast. This is why I opted to do it in this run. So all we gotta do is just stop this burglar here from stealing 9 bags of cash. And here's how we do it. We're just gonna drive straight, just over here, and yeah, there we go, there's one.
What?
Yeah, it's very fast.
Wow, okay.
Now make sure I don't misclick right here. There we go. If I misclick and get shield on accident, which is the first thing that shows up there, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I gotta be paying attention just a little bit for that part. So now we're going a little bit faster, we can catch them a little bit sooner. And yeah, there we go. There's 2.
Oh my goodness.
The best part is if I mess that up, it's very easy to get him again, because he goes in a straight path, like, diagonally down right from where he was there. I almost messed that up. Oops. Well, I got handling there, which is fine too, but like, I wanted to get engine again so I can more easily catch him on the 3rd round here. But I want to upgrade my handling too, because it's very important for layer tracks especially. And one more. What we got anyways? There we go.
Nice.
Alright, I'm paying attention now. I will not mess this up. We're gonna not heck this up and not get shield, right? That gonna happen? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Let's go.
Let's go.
And now we're gone. And we got the great overall theme of this game, which is actually like kind of a huge banger. I'm gonna listen to it just for a little bit.
I was about to say, I'm very much a firm believer that if a game looks and sounds good, like, it's a good game. I know.
Absolutely.
I feel like that probably isn't the best thing that somebody of a host of a speedrun show should probably say, but hey, I have my opinions, and I think this game looks pretty nice, and from all the sounds of it.
It honestly does, just from like for what it is, it looks pretty dang good, honestly. Also, I love the music here, I love the cutscene here, it's just very charming. I just wanted to play that one out. I won't do it for all of them though, but like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Yeah, we're on Dino Island now. We'll be racing a bunch of different people around here. Eventually unlocking the boss fights, or the boss racer, I guess. That's kind of be like what we're doing for the rest of the run. We do 4 races in each area, and then we unlock like the boss racer or whatever, and then we just rinse and repeat until the end. And it's pretty fun, honestly. That's what we did. That's what happens in Lego Races 2 as well, like on the PC and consoles and stuff. So the game has more of an open world in general. We'll not be getting any sort of like we'll not be doing any sort of mini games or like getting like the big swirly circle there that unlocks it either. We'll be moving. We'll be driving just a little bit. That's the idea, at least.
We'd be cruising.
We do be cruising, though. We do be cruising. If not, I'm just gonna do my best not to mess this up. Down Island in general is pretty simple. It's like the tracks aren't too crazy right now. Later on, they'll get a little bit more wild in general. But like Island's like pretty tame, just for now. Still trying to cycle everything out and get a boost, which I have not gotten. I got 1 boost earlier, which is very good. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say it. I think we're right at the end, anyways. Maybe we're close to the end at least. Sometimes like these tracks blend together because GBA graphics, but yeah, there we go.
Nice. It looked like in that moment there, sort of somebody's question was answered, but somebody was wondering, can you sort of stack your boosts if you're using one and you pick up another? Can you pick up another?
Unfortunately not. So in the original Lego Racers, it was a really cool mechanic, which I wish came back for Lego Racers 2, or at least it doesn't come back for this game, if anything. But in that game, you have different colored bricks, and you can like pick up like a green brick and then get like a short boost. Pick up like another green brick, you get like or pick up like a white brick to upgrade rather, and get like a green boost instead of like a red boost. Pick up a third one, you get like a really huge like blue boost, that's very, very good, and then pick up a 4th one and get like a teleporter. You do that for like 4 different types of bricks, and it's really, really cool. In this game, that's not a thing, unfortunately. All you get is just this. You just get like the stuff that comes out of these little red circles that give you items. That's all you get, unfortunately. Can't really stack them or anything, but you work. I'm doing what I can. Yeah, you're working with what you're working with, I guess. That was such a cool mechanic, though, in the original game. Like, I love that. The first Lego Racers game was, like, I think the first game I ever remember just playing in general. It's such a fun game. It's not the best racer in the world. It's definitely the best on N64 when I played it, but, like, it's very charming, too, just like this game is.
Oh, that's cool. Now, the real question is, if Lego Racers 2 is so good, where is Lego Racers 3?
That's my question as well. I would love that, personally. I actually really like that a lot because, like, I like this game a lot. I like the console version. Like, I didn't like Lego Racers 1 Game Boy Color game though. That was not as good. But like the one on C4 and stuff, that was very nice. Ugh. But yeah, I'd love Lego Racers 3 if that were to ever happen. I don't know if it ever will, considering this game was 2001. I'm pretty sure. So like, it's been a while, but who knows? I think the speedrun scene for this game's speedrun scene is me and one other person, for the GBA version at least. For the console version, it's like, it's a bit bigger, it's got more of a scene in general. But yeah, at least for GBA, I think only me and one other person have run it.
Maybe the next sort of, when the next generation of consoles comes around, maybe Lego Racers 3 will be the headliner.
Oh, maybe.
Imagine.
That'd be sick.
Imagine. A different timeline. The PS5 exclusive.
I play on my PS6 personally. I'd be down. On my Xbox Collection X, I don't know, they'll call it something like that.
Xbox 720 Series 9, whatever.
Call it Xbox Zero. That's all they'll do.
Or just straight up, oh no, they've already just done a normal Xbox, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. That's why they'll be still confusing. Xbox Zero, like what's going on there?
They totally would. They totally would.
They'll call the Xbox 2, which is just a 360.
Oh no.
Be the headliner for that. Perfect. I'd buy an Xbox 2 for this game, for Lego Racers 3, honestly.
The scenes, the absolute scenes.
Ooh, got the boost. Oh no, there we go. A cool thing about the boost, I used it the wrong time though, because like you got this like triple what do you call it? Like triple like hairpin turn? Like just you go back and forth like that over and over again.
Yeah.
You got that back. You got that 3 times in a row there. It's gonna be a theme for a lot of tracks later on in this run. Let's just say that much. But yeah, trying to get right between those rocks. Some of these objects on the side of the road have just pretty big hitboxes in general. So I've never, I'm glad you even mentioned this in the first place, but you see all these red circles around here. That's how we initiate like the next race or whatever. It doesn't matter which ones we go to. We just need to go to 4 of them to initiate a race. In our case, I go to those 4 and end of this. I was 3 on the left, end of this one here, because the boss racer is gonna show up after this race is done. If we win, of course, which we should. Like I've been doing well. But you'll show up like just to the right of us, essentially. All I have to do is just press right, and he's right there. That's why I do that. There's a little bit of routing of the overworld because of that.
Somebody had pointed out that like a lot of these stages look quite samey, and how have you managed to sort of discern which one is which? I assume from playing the game quite a bit and a lot of memorization, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Nice.
It's just from playing a good amount. It's like since all the races, like since like it doesn't matter. Like the course we go to next is like it's always gonna be the same. So like I just remember it because I know this is the 4th course here, and I know what to do for this essentially. Oops.
Nice. And
that's
because
what it all comes down to.
Because you played it a lot when you were younger, was this one that you felt like you could just really easily just jump into as a speed game?
Yeah, pretty much. The only routing I really had to do was just for the upgrades I got at the beginning of the run, because I didn't know if that would be faster or not, but I did test it, and it's definitely a lot faster. That's all I had to really do, though. But other than that, it was just knowing these courses, knowing how to go fast in them, and not crashing as much as I can.
Nice. I hear the question going around quite a lot when people are sort of getting into speedrunning and they're thinking, what do I run? I see people running like all of these different games, but I don't know whether that's right for me. And I think this is like an incredible example of just like play a game that you loved when you were younger. And
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Like, most of the speed games I've run over the I can't even say this, but 8 years I've been speedrunning now.
Wow.
Like, I know, right? It doesn't feel like that, but yeah. Most of the runs I've done in the last 8 years or so have been games I've been nostalgic for when I was a kid. Like this is one of them. I ran this like 2 years ago for the first time, and like it was a really fun time to say the least. This is their boss person, by the way. Sam Sinister is his name. And Lego Racers 1, he has the same model as another racer named Baron von Baron. Just want to point that out real quick. But yeah,
What a great name.
it's a great name. Oh, we were just stuck here. Okay, that was weird. We can still win this. We got this.
We love hitboxes.
Yeah, weird hitbox right there. Like I said, the stuff on the side of the track can sometimes just heck you like that. Did not think it would heck me like that though, but hey, it is what it is. So we're back ahead. I maintained my boost there. We're good. That's why boosts are just so good in general. But yeah, go back to my point a second ago. So just, I feel like just games in general you're nostalgic for, you've got sort of extra motivation to be good at them because, well, it's just something you care about a lot more than just some random like game you picked up for $1 on Steam, for instance. If you like that $1 Steam game, like more power to you. But like you don't have that emotional attachment to that game at all. Like I feel like you wouldn't be as motivated to get like a really, really good time in there. Like have a really good time in it, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
It's
a big fan of seeing people sort of say, "Oh, I used to be like, I really like this game, but I was never very good at it." And seeing people sort of, oh, nice, and seeing people sort of, people coming back to them and sort of like really, really like knuckling down and getting good in a speedrun sense. You're just like, oh, that is awesome to see.
Absolutely. A game I've run now 3 times on the GDQ on like a GDQ main events. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland was like a big favorite of mine as a kid as well too, and that's a game I've just spent a lot of time on in general now with speedrunning. For 8% alone, I think I have like 6,000 attempts or something.
Oh wow.
Like over the years I've been running that game, like it's just one of those games that's just like so fun, and like I have attachment to it because, well, one, there's an active community, two, it's just a game I really, really enjoy a lot, and I genuinely just really like and want to get better at, you know? It's just so good. Yeah, now we're going to the Arctic area. This is our third world essentially. 4 races here. Things are gonna get a lot more difficult now because there's no like safety rails on the side of the tracks now. On the side of the tracks, there's just like there's water we can't go in because if we go in it, we get pulled out of it, just like Lakitu in like Mario Kart. I'm referencing Mario Kart a lot, but that's like car racer everyone knows, so there we go. Oops. Yeah, these so from here on out, like a lot of the tracks are gonna have like very wild design in general. Like you saw that little jump there a second ago. That's a hazard I have to avoid sometimes. Because I can just jump and then sometimes like I can't slow down on jumping in midair. Like I can't do that. I can't turn if I'm jumping. I have to be very careful around any sort of jump in general. Also, I'm gonna avoid this swirl again because if I collect that, Spark will come in and be like, "Hey, go do the mini game." It takes like 5 seconds, and you gotta go fast in a speedrun, you know.
True. I know that you were making the Mario Kart comparison. Is there a game that you've like a kart racer that you played that is sort of similar in how it controls? I know that you mentioned that the sort of turning was a little bit janky in here. I don't know if there's anything that might be sort of similar in comparison.
Not that I can think of at least. I wouldn't say the original Lego Racers, but like that's the only I can think of off the top of my head at least.
Okay.
But that one also has like really tight drifting, but it's like very precise. This one's a little bit. Oh my god! Oh my god! I boosted at the wrong time there. Like I couldn't turn for a while because I hit jump. Like I said earlier, just it stops like any sort of like turning or like any sort of like control you have in midair. So you gotta be careful around them. It happens. There's also seals in the water here that pop up occasionally. Just like little pixelated seals. It's pretty good. Just gotta point that out too. But yeah, I can't really think of one off the top of my head. It's like similar-ish to Mario Kart then. It's not the one I played as a kid. Because I mostly just played like Mario Kart as a kid.
Fair enough.
And then like this game in Lego Racers 1, and then I think that's about it actually. Now I'm thinking about it. There were a lot of car races on C4, but like I didn't have Diddy Kong Racing growing up. Or at least I remember renting that at like Hollywood Video growing up. I didn't really like actually own it or anything. But
if you were growing up on Diddy Kong Racing, you are built different. That is is quite the car racer.
It really is. It's a great game. Phenomenal, honestly. One of the best car racers.
And from what I've sort of noticed, it has quite a good speedrun scene as well.
It's a great speedrun scene, from what I know. It's just a great speedrun in general. What can I say? As you can see, there's a lot more twists and turns in general. There's some shortcuts like I'm taking right here, for instance. You know, like the little sign comes up that tells me you're going the wrong way, but it's actually the correct way. That happens sometimes. Like in the Arctic world, especially, this track has that for that one shortcut, and there's also like one incorrect turn that's gonna show up, I think, in the 4th race. It tells me to go left, but I have to go right, basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Shoutouts to the signs in the middle of the screen here that pop up. Without that, this game would be not as good. Because there's no main map or anything. You have to go off of that, and it's good except for that one part, pretty much.
In one of the earlier stages, just when you were trying to do like a shortcut between a rock and a rock and a tree, it was saying, "No, you're doing it wrong. How dare you? You're cheating the game."
For real. You're cheating the game.
You've not only cheated the game, you've cheated yourself.
Let's try to remember that. The classic. I was doing well there, and like, I'm surprised I hit no trees there for a while, but I hit the very last tree possibly could hit at the end there. Unfortunate, but it happens. All right, this is the worst race I think the worst track I think in the entire game. This one here is like anti-fast a lot of the time.
Oh, it looks very narrow.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. There's a lot of jumps here right at the start, just kind of like thrown around for no reason. And then like there's gonna be a lot of just like U-turns and stuff we're gonna be making soon as well. Also, there's just that as well there too, but a jump and then suddenly you gotta turn to the right. That's gonna happen a lot. Hey, look, another U-turn right there. And also this course is pretty long too. That's the other thing about it. There's a tree ramming in the middle of a track there. There's that rock there as well. I don't like this course. It's not good.
Yeah, that's a lot of obstacles.
This one's very brutal casually for sure. I'm gonna avoid this jump right here as well. I can't go. You can just go to the right there, but you have to hit a checkpoint thing along the way somewhere. So like, it's not good. You don't want to be doing that. Oops. Oh yeah, there were two jumps there. It hit the one that was like closer to me. If it hit the other jump on accident, oh, a little bit of a tight turn there. My bad. If it hit the other jump, then I would have just gone straight into the water, which would have been bad. But yeah, this one's not good.
Do the little jump panels do anything for your speed, or is it purely just you sort of go up and go down?
You just go up and go down, and like you can't control your speed, or you can't slow yourself down once you're in there. So so in this case, if I take that, whoa, that came out of nowhere. Okay, that happens sometimes in layer courses. If I take a jump and like, we saw it earlier when I took a boost and accident and used a jump, I went straight into the water and I couldn't do anything about it. Oops.
I tell you what, when you got hit there, that was like really disorientating because I imagine people are now quite used to the camera sort of being in the fixed position. When it turned around, I was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, that's a little bit strange. I guess I never noticed that until now. Yeah, like the camera just completely switches around, like everywhere. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of cool. But that's super disorienting too. Yeah. Yeah, one more lap of this, and then thankfully we'll be out of here. If you got anything to plug, I think now that this last lap's probably a good time to do so.
Nice. Well, I'd just like to remind everybody that it is not long until Frost Fatales. That's coming up very soon. So I believe starting in just over a week, on February the 27th to March the 5th. If you tune in, check out what's going on there. If you use exclamation mark... Ooh.
Oh no, I think it fell in the water, but it looked like he like went around and just despawned. That was weird. Sorry anyways.
That's alright. So if you use exclamation mark FF in the chat, or if you go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales, you can check out more info, have a look at the schedule. I recommend it because we've got some incredible gamers that are going to be showing you what they do in speedrunning.
Alright, we're right at the end now. Only have a few mishaps here, which is pretty good. We take those. We got one more race we gotta do here, then we gotta fight the boss, which the boss of this world is actually like really funny in general. Well, we'll get there when we get there, but he's pretty great. A bit of a mix-up from just like this person is just evil. He doesn't want you to win the race. Bit of a mix-up from that.
In this game, I don't know whether you mentioned it or whether I sort of zoned out for a second, but does this go as far as to adding ice physics?
There's no ice physics, thankfully.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, even like on the side here, it doesn't like slip you off. This game is less slippery than Mario Kart Super Circuit. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh wow.
Which is pretty great. We take those. I went back and played that game a few years ago. It's how did I control a game as a kid? How did I do that? I don't know how I did that, but yeah. That game just slides you on every turn, even on the non-ice courses, but especially on the ice courses. It's strange.
The bane of a kart runner's sort of existence. Ice levels. Who thought that was a good idea? Like who in their right mind?
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for a car race for an underwater level, just to give everyone just some sort of.
Oh, don't.
You know, people typically don't like underwater levels. Mind them myself, but still. Combine the two at that point. I don't know. I guess like Mario Kart 8 does that, or like Mario Kart 7. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, they have their moments, don't they?
Yeah. Also, I forgot to point out, but on this last race, at a very final turn, it tells you to go left where you're supposed to be going right. That's what it was. That's what I mentioned earlier. Oh, that randomly hit me.
Oops, spin.
Yeah. I can't reverse in this game for some reason, and I don't know why, but if I could have, I would have gone back like 1 foot and gotten that green brick there, which gives me my health again. Because right now I'm going slower than I could be because I'm down to 1 health. Now we're going faster.
Ah, okay. I was wondering how that... Yeah, if health played into your speed.
Ooh. Got time to use that boost, but we're good. See, right there, there's just a jump, and then suddenly there's just water there, like right in front of you. Like if you go faster with that jump, it's over. Just go straight into it. Yeah, there we go. It tells you to go left, we're supposed to go right. There it is.
I wonder what the developer was thinking with that, or whether it was something they missed. I wonder if they were just like, yeah, let's see if a kid will actually notice this.
I think it was just a mistake. It happens. But yeah, I could be doing like another race in every single one of these worlds as well too. Oh, I forgot to just press left there. Yeah, this is but we don't do that because we don't need to do that. This is the bird. He's a giant ice monster. He just kind of look at his sprite when he moves. It just goes. Look at him go.
He doesn't
And
even.
now-
Oh my goodness!
It's great.
I love him.
He's actually really funny, like his dialogue and stuff.
Just look at. Oh my goodness! What an absolute unit! I love this man.
For real. Oops. I can get him right here. There we go. That's why I got that red shell there. Haha. But yeah. I think in Lego Racers 2, like the console version, he just kind of runs around normally. And like he has like a big cartoony running animation. It's pretty good. But like you don't see it in this game. The way it compromised on the GBA version is just doing that, and it's very, very good. His race isn't too bad, thankfully. There's a lot of tight turns, as you saw a little bit ago. Just kind of just running this stuff, but it's not too bad. I'm playing things pretty well in general right now, which we definitely take those.
I know it's much. Oh yeah, go on.
Oh yeah, the only problem with a lot of these Archer tracks is just that you don't get a good place to boost most of the time. A lot of time I'm not even worrying too much about boosting. But kind of the good thing about like keeping a boost if you can anywhere is just the fact that if you run into something, you can immediately get a little bit of a jump start just by using boost. You don't get like the full speed when you do that, but you get like a little bit of something, which just speeds up even more after like while we're covering.
Oh nice.
Pretty good.
I know it's much harder to tell, especially with the fact that we don't have a mini map, but it looks just from sort of looking at how you're running it at the moment, like there are quite a lot of sort of branching paths on these courses.
There were a few earlier for sure. But yeah, like it's a bit strange. I think it's there to just kind of confuse you a little bit. Oh, I got hit by his so some of these boss fights actually drop like different stuff behind them. In this case, Bird drops like a little like ice stalactites, whichever one's on the ground, stalactite or stalagmite. It drops it like that, and if you get hit by it, you don't lose speed, but you go like straight forward in like a set speed and just like spin around like that. And it's very disorienting, and it can like take you straight into the water if you're not careful. I forgot to mention it as well too, but like every time you beat a boss racer, it gives you like a golden engine or a golden like booster or whatever, and that gives you a permanent like speed upgrade or a permanent like shield upgrade, permanent engine upgrade, etc., etc. It's very good. I think Bird gives me it gives me golden tires. There we go. Now I can handle my car a lot better. And we're gone. On to the next world. There's only 2 more worlds left in this run. The overworld here is only like Dial Island, the Arctic area. We're going to Mars now, and then like the final area, which is Zelax, as mentioned earlier.
Lego Racers 2 walked so Jeff Bezos could run. we on Mars already. You need to get your act together.
We're on Mars. It's all lava and stuff. You know, it's all lava and trees with 2 yellow balls on them. Let's go.
Wait, maybe this doesn't look as habitable as we once thought.
Oh, oops.
Oh,
went a little too close there. We're good. This first course is actually really short, so I'm hoping to not do that again. Also have to avoid that swirl there because extra dialogue at the end. That might just get it because at some point, because it's gonna be hard to. Because like right now, we're about to go on our 2nd lap already. That's how short this one is. So I gotta be a little bit careful. If I mess up a little more, oh there he is. Yeah, if I keep messing up like that, then yeah, won't be a good sign for me.
So are these Martians that you're racing at the moment?
They are, yes. I had the Martian playset for like Lego Racers growing up, and then
oh wow,
it's kind of surreal seeing them again in this game after not seeing these for so long.
seeing them on the big/small screen.
Yeah, on the 3x2 screen, if you will. Aspect ratios.
Nice.
Oh. But yeah, you gotta be really careful on Mars and not go off the side here. Even more so than on like other planets, because there's also a lot more jumps on Mars in general compared to the Arctic. I got the swirl, that's fine. We'll just have Sparky talk to us at the end of this. You know there's one person like right behind me, like, we still lapped someone somehow, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna use this boost right at the end, because like, there's no good place to use it in this course. Bam. Save a few frames there, I'm down.
Nice. It seems like the AI isn't particularly intelligent in this game.
Not entirely, yeah. They're decent. It's just like you can easily lap a lot of them if you're just like not falling in the lava or like not messing up too much. Which is what I've been doing. It's just a side effect of going fast, I guess. It's just you go fast. Whoa.
Yeah.
I guess.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah, pretty much. Oops. Supposed to get that little upgrade there, but it's fine. Yeah, be careful around this turn, because yeah, you slow down there, or else you just go straight into the lava, and then bam. The other thing too is that Mars has a lot of like times where you just like do a jump, then another jump immediately afterwards, and when that happens, if you're not done in the entire animation of the first jump, you will not be able to do that second jump in time and just fall straight into the lava. And you'll see that, I think, in the third course especially. There's one part that's really, really egregious about that. Oh yeah, boost here. I'll use it at the end of the second lap, I think. Because yeah, I gotta be really careful with these boosts now. It's not like the first two areas where like there's just a bunch of straightaways and like you just press A and you're good. I have to be really careful where I use like any of these boost items. See, there we go, like that. I was slightly too fast right there. I'll just use it right here, I think. Oh, I got another boost. Perfect. Good timing. I don't know. That was bad time used anyways. I forgot there's one more jump right here. Sometimes, like, these courses blend together occasionally. It's just how it be, I guess.
Nice, yeah. I run a game where, like, it's very, like, it's quite repetitive, and you sort of, if you defocus for a little too long, you think, oh, where am I?
Yeah. Oh! Don't push me in there. We're good. Okay. I got a little bit close.
Nice recovery.
Thank you. I guess it's just how it is with car races, I guess. Because you're doing 3 laps in a row, just over and over again, like that. Sometimes it just blends together, and you're not really thinking.
Interesting. It looks like we've got quite a bit of love in the chat for the PC version. That seems like the one that people are most familiar with. You said that's one that you've sort of had a look at, but you don't feel quite as much of a connection, I imagine, because you played this one. Just that little bit more.
Yeah, I remember as a kid I had like a weird like USB controller I plugged in, and then it broke at one point. So I remember it broke like while I was playing that game in particular. So I don't think I ever beat the PC version in the end. But like I was more attached to this one because like I mentioned like before I even started this run, like I really like the GBA in general. It's a console I just like spent a lot of time growing up with and just playing a lot of games on, and I became more attached to like this sort of like style of game, I guess, because of that. Oops, that's not a reuse boost. But yeah, I still like, you know, console games and like better graphics and all that, but I don't know. This sort of thing has its own charm to it that I just really enjoy.
Yeah.
And because of that, I became more attached to this game than like the PC version.
I can get behind that.
But they're good games regardless. This one's pretty cool, honestly. It's got its own sort of just thing going on compared to that game. I like that. It's not for everyone, but hey, this is a show off a sort of thing, so there we go. You won't see us on any other like hotfix show for sure.
It's interesting. We've been sort of mashing through the cutscenes and the text prompts and all that quite quickly. Have we had much more of a story since sort of? I know we had our little interaction with the bosses, but has it gone much beyond that, or is it quite two-dimensional?
it's that's more two-dimensional, I'd say, in this case, because like we have most of the story in this game in the first area. That's where it's kind of just told to us, and also in the intro cutscene to it for Rocket Racer. And like, that's really about it. It's like all we're doing is just rinsing and repeating until we get to the final area.
You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that you play your kart races for the gameplay and not the story? I can't believe it.
Yo, weirdly enough, yes.
Unbelievable.
I'm the weird one here. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's how it is though. Right? We have one more race here on Mars, and then we're going on to face the final racer. Which, by the way, this course here is the one that's gonna really heck me up. This and the boss course. That one's also really hard too. Because like, look at this. You have to slow down a lot here so we don't mess up. Oh, I got hecked by an IM there. That's fine. I gotta get a brick back though, just in case. Get my health back, if you will. Oh, I missed that one. That's fine. Because I don't want to be behind this guy. He can do whatever. He's very scary right now. Oh, no, that was bad, yeah. We're good. And look at that, two in a row right there. You have to do a quick turn to the left, then like a U-turn immediately afterwards. That can just happen. That's just how some of these courses are. I need to get another brick, but there's nothing can get as convenient. Except for this one. There we go, now we're good. Now we're going faster, and then we gotta go slower right here. You can do that. That's a thing you can do right there.
Did you just go straight? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Hitboxes.
Yeah.
That's something you can do for sure, but it's like really hard, and I don't think it's too consistent.
I think your reason effectively just explains the whole thing. Just hitboxes.
Yeah, pretty much. I try to be careful for them though, because like sometimes that doesn't work. And you just like when you do like the first initial drop, you just like onto the ground there, it'll just like drop you right in the lava, and you gotta be like super careful about that. So it's not consistent. But you know I did it twice in a row there somehow. But
you know, just flex on it
casually. It's not consistent, but it works sometimes, occasionally, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Sometimes it do. They don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Sometimes it wakes up.
And there we go. Now it's time for the boss. This is Ragel, is his name.
Ooh.
He's just over here.
Yeah, here we go. Somebody backing me up, saying that they play Tetris for the story. I see you. I see you.
You know what? Fair. Also, the boss music here is literally just the theme, but sped up. Theme from Mars was just sped up a lot more. It's kind of cool though. It's actually like more of a banger than the normal theme. I feel. Yeah, this one is the same deal as like the last course. There's just a lot. Like at one point, it was I love the shortcut right here. It's just like it's really thin like bit of lands. It's pretty cool. But like in a second, there's a lot of U-turns here, and like in a second, there's gonna be a lot of just like jumps in a row. I gotta be very careful around them. Like let's see. It's gonna be right here, I think. Yeah. Tight turn.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. Gotta be very careful. We're good. Okay. You do that 3 times.
So with that, you're making sure that you, number one, don't land in the lava. Do you have to be going like a particular speed so that you get over what you need to jump over, or?
Oh, I went this way in accident. That was a mistake.
Ooh.
Alright, good. If it spawns in the left, that's good. Okay. But yeah, I have to be going like a lot slower than normal for that.
Okay.
Just make sure I don't just fall in. I make sure to just slow down just to be absolutely sure. If you're like gunning for world record or whatever, you don't have to do that because my old record is just like the first one I got when that didn't like redo any of the courses at all. But it's like it's solid still, even so. But like if you want like really like break up this game, you can probably like find the right speed to go over these things that fall into the lava and really lab it out. But yeah, get one more lap. Oh, I did it again. I'm the best. I'm just the greatest. What can I say?
He's goaded with the sauce. Oh my goodness. How do you survive that?
With the sauce. Which one? Which sauce?
All the sauces.
Whoa.
I'm lost in the sauce right now. I don't know what it is. That's
I
how
like
good
all
the
the
sauce
sauces. I'm allergic to guacamole. I can't have that. fine. We're right at the end. Nice. Okay. I think I can use a boost like right here. Oop! Almost. Almost right there. The spread out sauce. All right, fair. I'm allergic to avocado, so I can't have guacamole regardless. Also, we just steal like his shield generator there. Just in the dialogue, it's just like we're just gonna he dropped this shield generator. We're just gonna take this before it comes back.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like okay, because he was salty after he lost. That's what happened. He was like super salty and upset.
I was trying to think for whilst we were on Mars, that looks probably more like sort of like a chili sauce sort of thing. Maybe spicy ketchup. I wonder.
Ooh. Yeah, now we're in the final area, Zalax, if you will. This one's gonna be just like race, like back to back. There's nothing else here either in Overworld. It's just the dome, and then here we go. We're starting immediately. But these courses though are no joke. These like the first like 3 especially are like super difficult. A lot of really tight turns we gotta be making. A lot of turns in general. There's gonna be a lot of parts where we just don't go very fast because we need to, turn. Like a lot, but yeah. It's tricky. But Zalax in particular, thankfully has all these different, like, indicators on the side of the course for, like, different stuff you should be doing. And also, if you see there's, like, green and red circles on the ground, the red circles slow me down, the green circles speed me up. Which is kind of cool, actually. It's kind of a cool little mechanic, I guess. This part especially is really hard to not go into the wall or not go slow on, but we're good there. Whoops. Ah. There we go. Okay. Ah. It's also really easy to just like drift on accident and just go straight into a wall instead. Yeah, it's difficult. I mentioned earlier before this run though, like these Elaxians, they're only in LEGO Racers too, and they're really cool. I do like them a lot. As a kid, I owned like the playsets for these Elaxians. I think I had all of them actually, and they came in a little triangle. You had to build the actual like racer, and like you had to build the plastic triangle that came in, kind of like a cute triangle, if you will. And you like slam down that triangle with them like right in front, and it just like sends them across the room. It's so cool.
Oh wow!
It's very nostalgic for me.
It's interesting. We were doing just before the show. We were doing a bit of chatting about how nice. We were like just thinking about all of the different Lego games there are and how sort of consistently really actually rather good the Lego games are. I remember when I was younger, like I loved Lego.
Hold on.
Yep.
That person right there, he's supposed to be the one that's like usually in second place during this race. The last lap, he was there before as well, just going to the lava or like the green stuff over and over again. Is he just stuck in a loop?
Is he in a loop?
I think he's just stuck in a loop there, just continuously doing that. Oh god.
Let's see. We're about to see him again, aren't we?
No, we're about to be done. You're not gonna see him a third time.
Oh, he's out of there.
I think he just got like hecked up. His AI just kept him going into the goop over and over again. That's ridiculous.
Nice.
There he is. He starts in front of us every time like that. Like what the heck? Incredible, honestly. I've never seen it before. That's never happened before. Whoa! I went to the couch. Okay. Gotta do the funny marathon thing.
Can't say that's the wrong show. This is going places. You can't say that.
That's never going places. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Anyways, we like to have fun here on the Games Done Quick channel.
True. So true.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we were talking about Lego games, and the ones that I played when I was younger, like played a bit of sort of like Lego Star Wars and stuff like that, but even the Flash games on Lego's website, like they went hard. They had no right being as good as like Lego games are. But they did. They were just so good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have never played those, but I remember playing when I first got an Xbox 360 back in the day. I remember it came with Kung Fu Panda and also Lego Racers, or not Lego Racers, Lego Indiana Jones, and that game was really fun as well.
I've got to ask about Kung Fu Panda now that you mentioned it. What was that like?
It's kind of like a 3D platformer, like more level based, I think.
Okay,
It was alright. It wasn't a bad game by any means.
interesting.
It's pretty fun.
Maybe that's a rabbit hole that I go down later.
Possibly. I'm not sure if it's like on anything else, but probably was at the time. Could be on PC for all I know.
Quickly Googles.
I've never even seen Kung Fu Panda. It just came with a system that I got. I know Kung Fu Panda's pretty good though. I just never seen it before. Oh, I also had Lego Rock Raiders growing up as well too, but never got far into that at all. I just know it exists. I remember just getting very confused and just not playing that ever again. But
Oh no.
it seemed okay.
I've had a shocking realization. So
What?
I've only recently I've started sort of doing speedruns of a Xbox Kinect game, and
Ooh.
the second Kung Fu Panda game on Xbox it requires the Kinect.
Oh,
So,
you gotta do it then.
oh, I've done it now on the Games Done Quick channel. I've said it now. I feel like I now have an obligation to try it out. Oh
You're
dear,
absolutely obligated now.
what have I
over.
done? What have I done?
You've done good. That's what you've done. You've done good.
Oh, the endless memes that can come out of that.
I also more recently as well too, in terms of Lego games I've played. So because of Laser Trap's GQ run of Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, I bought that game on the DS.
Nice.
And at one point I decided I want to try and learn it, but I don't know if I will in the end. But it's really fun. But I've played that one as well too. I haven't beaten it, but I've played it a good amount. Oh, yeah, tapped a little forward. Nice, we take those.
Interesting. I know that sort of DS games are more Laser Trap's sort of prowess, but they've actually done some Lego on the Game Boy as well. I think it's Game Boy Advance, but because that received Lego Star Wars as well.
Ooh, I know about that. That's cool.
I think it's maybe not quite isometric point of view, but that sort of vibe. So interesting. Certainly not what we are used to on different consoles and even on the DS. But yeah, fun little games. And if you're interested in that, I think the first episode that we did of Going Places was with Lego Star Wars and the different Star Wars games on mobile, like on handhelds. So you can check them out on the YouTube Games Done Quick channel.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, I forgot to mention the last course, but there's just a lot of U-turns on, especially the second and the third course. Like this one right here, this is the third one, and like as you can tell, I'm just going back and forth over and over again. It's something. I'm not going too fast in this racing game right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this looks like a giant slalom.
It's pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty brutal. Definitely like amongst all the courses in this game, like towards the bottom. Like I'm not gonna say F tier, but like D or C tier probably. Just because you're not going too faster in them, they're really hard. It's difficult because of that. Like if I know what I was doing at this game and like trying to play as casually, I feel like these courses especially would be very hard to even come back on your opponents because you're not getting much opportunity to go fast here to actually be able to do so. But this is what it is. Oops. Kind of a weird jump, but we made it work. Oh, that's not where you use the boost. It's fine though, we're good. That happened a lot better than the first one, at least. I will say that the very next course is actually like probably my favorite in the entire game, just because of the idea behind it. I think it's just really, really cool. Oh! A little bit of tight turn, my bad.
So the invisibility, what does that actually do for you, other than sort of what we can see what it's doing right now?
My assumption is that it's a multiplayer only thing, that like it only matters for that, but it's of course in this instead. There is multiplayer for this game if you have like a GBA link cable and stuff, but
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I never did that. I don't know of anyone else who actually own a car in this game in general, so there's that too to consider. I love the background here also has like the Laxian poster from the intro, and then like Lego Riches 2 is a banner, and that's it. No matter where you turn, it's just those two. No sponsors. The grassroots organization right here. So pure. What do they advertise anyways in the Lego universe? Like, what would be the big products? I don't know.
I wonder.
I'm very curious.
Would they advertise Duplo? Because I think same sort of parent company, aren't they?
I think? I don't know.
Although, how does that work in the Lego universe? What is Duplo seen as? Or maybe that's a completely different... Maybe we're crossing universes over here.
I think it might be just a little bit. I remember Duplos, but like, I don't know if they're the exact same company. Also, this course is really cool. I'm pointing out real quick. It's you're just going back and forth like on a big straightaway, which everyone's going on like this, and then like do a little U-turn and do the same thing again, over and over again. And like, I feel like in multiplayer, especially if you're to play this multiplayer, this would be a really fun course to go on because everyone can just battle like as they're going by each other here. And just like do that and then bam, hit someone. I think it's really neat.
Oh wow, yeah, this looks like it's carnage.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be really fun for multiplayer, especially. And like, honestly, if a developer for any sort of race game in the future wants to like take this idea, I feel like it'd be a really fun course just have a good time on. Not even just for like a battle mode, but just like in general.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to be like really realistic if you're a racing game, but like, I don't know, just have a little fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's also the shortest course in this last world here, so we're done with it already.
Nice.
Now we're facing Rocket Racer. I will be on as soon as we cross the finish line here. But the third time across the finish line, or technically the fourth, because now we're across the first time. But either way, you know what I mean. I'll call it out. I will say the words, or the word. The word time. That's the word there. Anyways, no mystery.
Oh, you said it. You said it.
Oh, no, not done. No. My bad. Wait, I mean, actually, time? Whoa, world record. Whoa, how'd that happen? Ah!
Whoa.
Can't believe it. That's ridiculous. Sound the alarm. Ring the bell. Ring-a-ding-a-ding. Yeah, there's Rocket Racer is actually definitely the hardest AI of the entire game. Just like in the original Lego Racers, he's just kind of on your tail the entire time, no matter what. So if you mess up just a little bit, like if you crash into a lot of walls or like go into the goop there, for instance, like you're gonna pay just a bit for sure. Oops, this one I gotta be careful on. Cool, that worked well. I remember as well in the original Lego Racers, this whole thing was like he would always get those teleports by like get like a green brick and then get like 3 white bricks. Then he'll always teleport like right behind you or right in front of you every time.
Oh wow!
And it's really difficult. That final race is really difficult in that game. This one's no exception for sure. He is definitely back in his prime, like you said in the intro. He's definitely right back in his prime. Like he's got his motivation back and everything after we thoroughly kicked his butt, I guess, in the original game. But yeah. Also, I do love the music in this game though. Like it's the same music for every like track in the world, but like it always hits. I don't know what it is. It just always hits.
I'd say a track has to be good if like it's going to be played for several different sort of zones, different levels, as it were. And yeah, it goes.
Mm-hmm. And for like a GBA game like this, they can't really vary it up either. They don't have like card space, so like it's gotta be good. A kart racer with bad music is just it's not gonna be a good game for sure.
True.
It's gotta be good because like you're going through these courses like sometimes multiple times, sometimes or always like 3 laps and all that. It's gotta be pretty decent.
The ambient noise only gets you so far.
Exactly. You can only hear so many engine noises, so many skids of your tires. You can only do that so much. That jump there is brutal, by the way.
Ooh, yeah, that looked like it could have been rough.
It's like, yeah, it like happens immediately after you do like a U-turn there, and then you've got to turn immediately after he lands. It's pretty brutal.
Already looks like you're near the end.
Yeah, I'm right there near the end. Time is very soon. There's one more jump we gotta do. Yeah, right here, and then it's right after the jump. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yep. All right, and time.
GG.
There we go. And now we got end cuts in here, which is like surprisingly long for what it is. It's very strange. I'll need some chat participation for this though. For y'all play the crowd for this one. Yeah! That plays like 6 times. It's great. Because Rocket Racer is all like, yeah, you're great. And he presents you. It's weird because like Rocket Racer presents you the trophy that he just lost the race to. Like that's kind of messed up to make him do that, you know?
I was about to say I don't know any racing associations. Yeah. I don't know any racing associations that do that sort of thing.
It's pretty weird. Like why would you make him do that? No. Here's a boy Berg as well too. Look at him.
Hey, yo,
he's congratulating us.
He's back.
He yeets us into the sky. There you go.
I love Berg.
Same. Yeah.
Oh,
there's Sam Sinister, who's typoed right here. His name is actually Sam Sanister. There it is, Sam Sanister. Our boy Sparky is there for us the entire time.
Hey.
Let's go, Sparky. Yeah!
Yeah!
And that's all the important characters, right? Nope, we gotta go through all the people in Sandy Bay. They're here too to cheer us on. You know, we kicked their butts early in the game.
Everyone
They're here for us
here.
as well. Everyone is here. That's all the important characters. Yeah! Like I said, surprisingly a lot of dialogue for his part. It's very strange. Yeah!
Yeah!
And then here's all the people. We only saw one of these people here. These are the people that give us like the mini games and stuff. We only saw this person because she gave us like the one in Sandy Bay, and that's it. Here's all the other designs, I guess. Here's the guy from the Arctic area we never even saw. Here's the guy from Dino Island. There he is. Look at his mustache. It's great.
These guys are just cashing in on the atmosphere and leaving.
For real? Like what the heck? We even see them. Yeah!
Yeah!
There you go, audience. Here's your trophy. For all that cheering. And that's the game.
Wow, what an experience.
Yeah!
Yeah!
What a video game. This game does have a lot of charm to it in general. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. It's a childhood favorite of mine. I played it probably more than any other person's ever played it. But yeah. It's fun and enjoyable. It's not the best car race in the world. It's not the most exciting thing, I guess, sometimes, but it's enjoyable. It's one of those things I can show off here, no problem. And people might get a kick out of it for all I know.
Nice. Well, I think I've certainly enjoyed watching you play it. I hope everybody else has. Is there? I know there's a sprawling Lego speedrunning community. Is there one for this particular game and the races? Do you know?
I know Lego Racers 1 and 2 has a channel in the Discord for Lego games in general. So like if you want to like learn this game, you can probably go there for this. Or not this game in particular, because actually I'm not currently on Discord right now because like I'm only ever on this one. But yeah, I guess if you're interested in running this game at all, like find me on Twitch, find me on Twitter, find me on Discord. I guess I'm around there. Just you can talk to me about it. I'm down. I always like talking about the games I've run before.
Nice. Well, we've got more Shasta coming up. That's all I'm gonna say. So that was Lego Racers 2 GBA category because it just leaderboards be like that sometimes. And we are gonna be moving on to we're showing off quite a special category for the next game. So that's gonna be Wario Land 4. And what is the name of said category, Shasta?
So the category is called Normal, All Diamond, Zipless. So normal is the difficulty. You can do normal, hard, or S hard, but we do the easiest one in this case. And then we got Got all diamonds, which is a category I made up a few weeks ago, actually. Because I wanted to make a category that had you go through all the, like, at least like most of the bonus areas, like as much as we can, get all the diamonds there, which is like the high value collectible. It's really cool. And then like ziplets means you're not doing any like zips in the run, which are glitches that get you through the wall. It kind of just changes the vibes of the run, if you will. That's why I don't do them. It goes from like having to nail those to advance the run and go fast that way, rather than just focusing on how heckin' fast you can go in that game. Pretty much.
Well,
like that's what we do. It's really cool. Y'all gonna like that. Wario Land 4 is just a phenomenal speeding game, and I made it better as this category. Just straight up. I'm just gonna say it. It's great.
Hey, no shame in that at all. So everybody, please do stick around. We're going to be having a little break as we switch over. We are going to be playing a little bit of music, and we might be playing a few ads, but you know that your subs and your bits, they help support these hot fixes, so please consider supporting, whether that's through subscribing or cheering, because it helps us out, and if you're subbed, then you get uninterrupted sort of jam sessions in between each game, and I think that's pretty cool. So we will be seeing you very, very shortly. Do stick around for Wario Land 4.
Yeah!
Yeah! Hello everybody, welcome back. We had an incredible showing of LEGO Racers 2 for the Game Boy Advance by Mr. Shasta. Lo and behold, Mr. Shasta is back for some Wario Land 4 with an interesting new category. But before we get into that, I'd just like to mention that, well, I believe that the Hotfix team are pretty awesome, and I really enjoy being part of the Hotfix team, and we are looking for some more people to come up with ideas for shows to show on the Games Done Quick channel. So if you've got any ideas, then you should definitely head over to the gamesdonequick.com/hotfix site to submit your ideas, because we would love to see some more shows. And speaking of more shows, if you tune in tomorrow, starting at 1 PM Eastern, the same time that we started here, you will catch PB Precipice, which is a show about runners doing live PB attempts. Right, it is Wario time.
Oh, it's
Shasta.
definitely Wario time. Let's go.
All yours. It's all yours.
I didn't know until Chico just posted in chat. There's apparently GQ Diamond emotes. If you got that, by all means, spam it during this run. I'm down. But yeah, this is Wario Land 4. This was a huge favorite of mine growing up. It was actually my brother's game, but I got out of his room a lot of time and played it on my own. Yeah, but yeah.
Shoutouts to brothers. Shoutouts to brothers.
Shoutouts for sure. But it's now I think my favorite game of all time at this point. I just really adore this game. Every time I play it, it just gets better for me. I always find something new that I just really like about it a lot. And on this new romp that I have here with all diamonds, like I appreciate all these bonus streams. You're gonna be seeing this run a lot more, because I actually read this category starting a few weeks ago, just out of the blue, pretty much. I had a random motivation to just like run a fun new category, Wario Land 4, and I was like, hell yeah, let's just go with it. It took me a few days off and on, but we have this, and I'm really happy with it.
Nice.
But yeah, just this game's sprite work is incredible. This game's animation is incredible. The music is just so much fun. It's so memorable. The platforming is some of my favorite in general. It's I'll gush about it throughout this run. You'll hear a lot. You'll hear a lot of stuff I like. You'll hear a lot of stuff from me about this game throughout. But yeah, let's do the thing though. Actually, before I start this run, I'll do my usual spiel. So we do a total of 31 software sets throughout this entire run. It saves about 11 minutes. We doing all of them. It skips we skip the intro by doing that. We skip the intro they teach boss fights, like the door there as well. We skip the end cutscene of every single stage as well by doing that. Etc. Etc. That's why we keep going back to the title screen. But yeah, so let's start up then. So 3, 2, 1, bam. Yeah, see it intro. Don't even see it. There we go. I saw it fast there.
Oh wow. Bam.
Start around to honestly what I think is one of the best tutorial levels just ever made. This is Hall of Hieroglyphs. So we can just, if we know what we're doing here, we can just kind of speed through it, just no problem at all. Because you see the hieroglyphs in the background there. It's just Mr. Game Launch is telling us what to do. So we're just gonna be moving faster, essentially. How this game works, and how we go faster especially, is I'll be holding R for most of the run. What this does is just like make me slowly speed up until I get into like a full dash, which allows me to break these blue blocks here. And here's the first diamond of the run right there, just kind of hidden. We can do stuff like that. There's also a B dash, which we do like a short dash for pressing B. And there's also a bunch of boom tech I'm doing here I'm not explaining, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Through here. So if I do a B dash then press down, I do a little slide across the ground. And if I do that while going in, oh, I actually need to use E real quick. Hold on. That's my bad. I meant to go on top of the chest there first before doing that. There we go. As you can see right there, I also tossed enemy into the air, and then I was able to use him to just bounce off of him and just move on that way as well too. That's not intended, but it's something you just barely do if you know what you're doing. With these throws as well too, with his stone, I have to like charge it a little bit and then throw. It's not like a B press and then we move on. But yeah, that's the first level right there. It's just we're done right there. At the end of each level, we have to hit a frog switch, and then that gives us a little countdown to escape. In this case, we have a minute, and we do it in like 3 seconds.
Was that just 2 really quick soft resets there?
Yep.
Wow.
So the software set, I do A, B, start, select. I'm using a game controller for this, and select on that is actually Z. So that's what I'm doing for that. A, B, start, Z. This is spoiled run, the very first spots by the run. In the background there, you can see 2 game cubes. One's like top down, one's like facing forward. All I'm doing is I'm making it so he like goes in the corner and doesn't turn around. Thing's done. As soon as I defeat my slot reset, and now we have access to any 4 passages we want to here. Any set of 4 levels. We're going to the Sapphire passage, which is like the hardest one, like right off the bat. Because well, it's the hardest one. Let's get out of the way first. And we're on to Crescent Moon Village, which has one of my favorite songs of the entire game. I love Crescent Moon Village. We'll be hearing most of this song, really. And I'm actually gonna take damage here on purpose because there's a diamond in this room I'm gonna be getting later. I need to keep the blocks on the ground there so I can jump on it later to use it to get that diamonds. But for now, we're gonna be doing what's called an enemy hop off the wall here. I'm gonna take this enemy, take him all the way to the right of the room. Oops. To the left of the room, excuse me. Bounce him off the wall, and if I do it correctly, I get right up here. There we go. That's a little bit earlier than intended. And then use them again just to go up right up there. That skips using Bat Wario, the transformation there, to actually get that chest. In each level, I forgot to mention it, in each level we need 4 chests. And then also Keezer, who's the little ghost bird we got like right at the end of Hall of Hieroglyphs. We need both of them to actually beat each level and get to the boss of each passage. So in addition to collecting all the diamonds this run, I'm also collecting, well, all the chests and stuff too. Other than the CD chest, which we don't need either for this run. Yeah. And now with all that out of the way, one more diamond in here, and the main mechanic of Crescent Moon Village, as you can see in the background, was that pirate ghost that kept coming up. He just he does a little bit of trolling basically. My movements kind of is just to go around him a lot of the time, especially with Keezer, because if he steals Keezer, it will lock the door until I get Keezer back, and I need the door to be open so I can get out of here basically. Another diamond right over here. Now we move on, just like that. No problem at all.
Wow, Wario looks like a very adept swimmer. I wonder what his stats are in the Olympic Games games that he's been in, because he looked very fast there, very fast swimmer.
I imagine probably not the best, but in this game he just kind of moves everywhere. He's just very agile, surprisingly.
I was about to say he is very fast for quite a comically small and rather portly man.
Yeah, exactly. That's just how he is, especially. So actually, real quickly, we're going to come up soon on the very first purple pipe of the run. These are bonus areas that you normally wouldn't see in any other category except for 100%, which I'll talk about later, because this category is pretty similar to that. This is actually, I think, the worst one in the entire game, though, which we get out of the way first, I guess, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this one, though. But we did do that first try, so we take those.
Hey.
So I turned. Oh, that happens sometimes there too. I gotta be careful. We turn to Zombie Wario, which who can, if you jump with him, will go through the floor if you're on the correct floor, essentially. And I do that, and then I want to hit the zombie there. I want to hit the head so I can not go all the way around that room and get the projectile it wants me to throw to actually get the diamond there in general. That's one of the worst ones, because like it's very easy to actually fail what I'm going for there, and just in general it's super tedious casually too. Just be using zombie warrior moves very, very slowly. Just go across the room like that. Oops. Then the little cheese right here. Oh, no.
Ooh, almost.
Oops, I didn't turn around. Bam. There we go. You just kind of bounce off that rock there instead of doing things the intended way for that puzzle. And then we got one more diamond during the escape that we gotta get real quick. Oops, this might be bad. He's gonna steal keys or root. Oh, I got keys it back right there. Gamer moves. Let's go. That was some smooth moves right there.
I was about to say it.
Moves.
I'm pretty sure this isn't smooth moves, but love a bit of smooth moves. That's incredible. I mean, all of the just reflecting on the Wario series, like all of the games are incredible.
Except for Master of Disguise, it's the one that's bad. But they're all really fun in general.
I was about to say, I did just make that claim, and I don't know all of them, so maybe I need to do some research.
Definitely fair. I played Master of Disguise. I didn't go past the first level. It's not too fun. There are people out there who stand by that game, and more power to them. But it's not one I enjoy. But I think in general, like the WarioWare series and the Wario Land series, they're generally all really good.
I think I remember so it's got quite I mean, all of them have a really strong art direction, but Master of Disguise, I remember, sort of the box art looking pretty.
Yeah, and then, you get in the game, there's a lot of reused assets.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of just, JPEGs thrown in there, and, it doesn't look too good. I don't know, I got my complaints with that game, but that's a game I didn't go too far in. I could talk about, Wario Land Shake It, though, which is a very, very phenomenal game that has 2D hand-drawn animation and looks very, very pretty. First try there, by the way. That guy can go to the left randomly if he ground pound there, but thankfully to the right. He's very nice to me today.
Nice.
But yeah, I can talk about Wario Land Shake It though, and how freaking phenomenal that game looks. Because oh my goodness, that game is beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about this game, which is also really freaking good. Oh my god. But yeah. So in Arabian Night here, the mechanic is always different, flying carpets in general. Each level in this game has its own cool, unique mechanic to it, and I think it's really freaking cool. But yeah, this one's all the flying carpets you gotta use to go around. That's the idea here. And there's also these little tubes that I think are also on this level that change the enemies in the room to different enemies. So now it's B's turn to bats, and we gotta use those to go to the very top of the room.
My goodness, the inflated Wario is a brilliant sprite. I love that.
It's one of the best for sure. I think that one's also in Wario Land 3. The sprite there is also very great. Alright, so we got keys there, that's what we need from that. So we're gonna go in here real quick and get this diamond, and then this is also one of the worst diamonds in the game, because I have to use this carpet to go all the way back here, and there's no other way to do this. I've tried. We gotta go all the way back here. There's the door we came into originally. Get that diamond there, and then we're gone. And then Harper respawns over here again, so it's fine. Now, I could have gone for a little skip here in this room. It saves about 10 seconds. If we can use an enemy to bounce off of him and go into this hole on the left side right here. But it's very hard to do that, and I'm not super practicing it currently, so I decided not to go for it, but that is a thing that exists. Shoutouts to NPU, who recently got a new world record in this game. And I recently got a world record in this game, actually, for the first time, I want to say. So shoutouts to him. It's a really, really good run, to say at least, and he's incredibly good at this game. But yeah, so we got that chest right there. Got the diamond in the last room, and there's actually 3 in this room right here. There's one right here, and then one right here, and then down here when I ground pound into the ground, there's one more right there. I have to get a full ground pound there, not like a short one at all, so I can actually get right into the water and ground pound and break that block. I can't do that within the water itself. I get just enough height to get a full ground pound and just bop it. Yeah, so far it's going pretty well. We take those for sure. Now it's time for Fiery Cavern, which is one of the harder levels in the run. So there's all these different lava pillars that show up, and we have to kind of damage boost through them in order to get past them really fast. In our case, though, we also have to damage boost through them sometimes to get to these purple pipes, which have a diamond in them. The whole thing about diamonds in this game in general are they're the highest value collectible in every single level. There's nothing that gives you more money or anything in the game. That's why this category gets all of them and just like is a thing in the first place. Because it's usually in hard to reach spots, and just in spots that are kind of more hidden in general in each level. And that's why this category exists in the first place. It's just I wanted to show off a category that shows really just more of the game and just goes through these bonus areas you don't normally see in the run. And while this category doesn't go through all of them, because not all of them have a diamond in them, it does go through most of them, which I'm satisfied with at least.
Yeah, it's really neat where they're like all the different, like where they're all hidden and where to find all of them.
Yeah, like this room here, for instance, is kind of cool. Got all the different got the lava at the bottom of the room too, which like only see like outside of the pipe normally. Pretty sick. That was really nice right there. I had just enough iframes to get through that last lava pillar, so we're good. A little fun fact as well too is that like a lot of these diamond locations are actually locations of chests on hard mode. So like if we were to do like hard all diamond zipless, I have to like reroute that because there'll be different locations there too, I imagine. Or there'd just be less diamonds in the first place? I don't actually know. I'm kind of curious now, but maybe it's a future project. I don't know. But yeah, Fire Cavern is cool because once you get that frog switch, everything starts freezing over. You go from being a volcano into literally just the Arctic, I guess. It's really cool. So everything changes. Yeah, ice fists to worry about. You get these snowballs to worry about that are popping down like this.
I was about to ask about the dreaded ice physics. I was just like, well, we didn't have them in the previous game,
but now we do. They're not too bad though, honestly.
It does look like you're dealing with it quite easily, but I'm sure that comes with quite a lot of playing this game.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier I have a ton of attempts in Nightmare in Dreamland. Like, mentioned that casually. I have also a lot in this game too. I just really love this game. And I love playing it so much, and running it especially is just oh my god. This is my speed game. Let's just say that. I say that as someone who is third place currently in the main category, but like don't worry about it.
Hey, it's about the history. It's about the tradition.
Exactly. I just really like this game a lot. I almost killed you. I don't want to do that because I can't get diamond if I do that. Oops. Ah, get me out of here. I want to leave. No more. Like, other than that little flub right there, that was really solid. This might still be a rainbow in my splits. We're going fast? We're speeding? Game?
Yo. Surely not. It's interesting looking at all of the timers that you've initiated with the frog like in the levels. It seems like you've managed to get past them quite like you haven't had to worry about the time going all the way down. And is that something that sort of remains throughout the run, or is it just you? I don't know. What does the game expect of you?
Well, the game just, in this case, if the timer actually runs out, it will actually drain your money until you have 0, and then you die, is what happens here. It's kind of cool. It goes all black and white and stuff.
Okay,
interesting. I'm messing this up. There we go. But, yeah, that's a thing. Let me get back to the comment in a second, because this is my favorite bonus area. So, this one's really cool, because these different blocks actually teleport you to the beginning of the room every time. And we use that to solve the puzzle here. Because we get one of these little transformations we have. We now have Fat Wario who can break that block no problem by just jumping. And we also had like Sprint Wario who breaks all the blocks above me to get that diamond there too. And like that mechanic is only used in that room, and it's so freaking cool. Oh my god. I wish it was used in other rooms, but like it's only there. That's awesome. Why didn't it do that for just that one room? That's so cool. You know?
I was about to say The way that you're talking about that one mechanic makes it sound like you made this run just for that mechanic.
I actually know about that until I started playing this, like until I started running this category. But it's so cool. It's actually genuinely just awesome.
I will agree with you on it. I will say that it's awesome. I agree.
I forgot what we were saying before I went that tangent, but yeah.
What was I saying? We were talking about the countdowns.
Oh yeah. It's not really a factor in this run. I know how to go fast, so we're good most of the time. But it could be a factor casually for people. Mostly on like hard difficulties, I feel. There's some that are difficult to escape fast on, like I feel like Crescent Moon Village would heck a lot of people over casually. It is one of the harder levels in the entire game. But like in the speedrun sense, it's not gonna mess me up too badly except for if I'm running like hard mode or if I did finally learn S hard and ran that. But like, it's not a factor on normal here. Like, it's no problem right now. Like, I got all the diamonds low. I got like all the chests. I got keys here. We're good. I escaped with 332 on the timer, and we're gone. We're now into the boss fight. We've done all 4 levels here of Sapphire Passage at least. Now we're schmoovin'.
Nice.
That's getting so good. Here's Catbat, by the way. We love Catbat. In this house, we love Catbat. Look at that lad. The sprite work just, oh my god, look at him.
This is horrifying.
It's great though. It's horrifying but beautiful, you know? You can't look away.
I was about to say, some of these enemies look a little Kirby-esque.
A little bit. I'm familiar at least. Got that Eldritch sort of thing going on, that sort of vibe for sure. Yeah, the idea here is that I'm hitting Catbats, like, the bat in the head, and then I hit, like, and then, like, eventually the fight's gonna change. Oh, I can do this, hold on. I still got that? I'm the best. I'm just the best. So, it's a 2-frame window to hit the bat on the top there, while Catbat's going into the water. And, I'm usually pretty consistent at that, but now I completely just winged that set and somehow made it work.
I mean, if you love Catbats so much, why are you doing this to him?
Because Catbat's gotta go. I'm sorry.
This is so sad.
So sad. Can we get 50 likes? Man, now we're on the Topaz Passage, which is personally one of my favorites in the entire run. Every level here is kind of a banger. I think especially this one is too, Toy Block Tower. It's kind of one of my favorite songs in the game, in general. Which I'll be saying that phrase a lot, but yeah, this one's definitely top tier. It's just such a banger. It's nostalgic for me too. I don't know. This first diamond I'm getting here is one of the hard ones to do correctly. If I didn't ground pound there at the right time, I have to do that puzzle casual, like the normal casual way, which takes like 10-ish seconds to set up. So it's a big time loss. This category's got its like difficulty like that. That's for sure. Yeah, we're just waiting for that triangle. As we all know from childhood, the triangle goes in the triangle hole and the circle goes in the square hole. We all know this. It's just simple.
Yeah, of course. Oh, exactly. That reminds me of that one video that sort of did the rounds a couple of sort of weeks ago.
I love that video.
You know exactly what it is.
It's a classic. The cylinder goes in the square hole.
Oh, so you're gonna use that one? Okay, yeah. Slowly, sort of breaking down. Like, no, stop it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Alright, so we got 2 diamonds right over here. I shouldn't have done that B-dash off that chest, because that actually had me really concerned for a second, but we're good. If I fall down off this top area, I can't go back here unless I redo the level, so... Yeah, I was playing a little risky there for no reason, but sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes you gotta risky for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Risco for the Nabisco.
I hear you.
Yeah. This level actually has like only 3 diamonds on them. So we're good after that room there. Every single level, I went through very thoroughly to actually route and just find out where all the diamonds are. I used a guide online as well too, which didn't have everything, but had most everything at least. And
Nice.
in the end, I missed one of them, but hey, it works. I missed one in Pinball Zone, which we'll get to later. I'll point out when we get there. For now, though, we have the big board, which is a big run kill in this run. Because there are 3 diamonds on the board itself. This is I think one of the coolest levels in general in this game, just mechanically. Because we're playing a board game while going through a 2D platformer, and that's really freaking cool.
I love it. That is really cool.
So I got a route for going through the board as fast as I can. So I do 6 there, and then I do a 5, then another 5 right here. And also I want to keep going fast as well too. So I gotta hit I gotta advance the board as fast as I can. So I got a 5 right there. I'll get another 5 in a second as well too. But I have to wait for the thing to actually come up though. So like we do this and then 5. And then I gotta get 6 really quickly right here after I get the diamonds. Oh, it went to the left, never mind. There we go. 6 will give me the enemies which I need to throw to the right over here. Oops. Ah, please. There we go. Little bear on the wall. Shout out to that bear there. It's gonna move along over here, and then if I go through this room and then stop right here, bam, 5 immediately every time. That'll give me Fat Wario. Now we just go right down to here.
What a chunky lad.
Absolutely. Shout out to the trans room back here. Wario says trans rights.
Let's go.
Yeah, point that every time. And then this is one I think I might be able to route better, but I don't know how to right now. But I go down here, hit 3. That'll give me a diamonds every time. That's the last one, except for like in the get a goal area right at the end that we need to get on the board. But for now, we got a 4 there, and also there's a warrior card in front of us, and that'll break the block we need to break to get through here and get the diamond for later. But for now, we gotta get a goal. Is what we gotta do. It literally says on the wall there, get a goal.
Ooh.
In my case, to actually hit this little dice roller here, to get the same number over and over again, it's kind of a tight window after the jump is done. So I'm trying to ground pound as soon as I can here to make this window a little bit bigger for me. But we got it right there. We got 4 5s in a row, and then we got 2 4s in a row. Get the diamonds, and fortunately we can't get the diamond and then immediately get the 6 here. We have to wait, we have to make it go around one more time, and then we got a goal!
Hey, nice.
There it is. And then right over here, there's a diamond we gotta get. This jump is a little tricky. There we go. Oops. Just to get this? Alright, we got this, cool. In my case as well too, if I'm on the board, on the board there's a thing to make all these blocks, those red blocks there I went over a second ago. Oh, there we go, okay. There's a thing to make all those red blocks like tangible or intangible. And in my case, I need to make it tangible just for that purple pipe right there. So I also have to route that in too, along with like everything, along with like realizing how to go through all these different like rooms fast with the board in mind as well. This level took me a few hours of just like testing just to route everything. It took me the longest of any level in the run to actually route properly. Just for a level that in the end is only 3.5 minutes long, but that's how it is sometimes.
I know it varies sort of between runner, but I imagine, because it sounds like you like this game quite a bit. I imagine doing all of the routing. You were just like, oh, I love this. This is so much fun.
It actually was. It was phenomenal.
Oh, that's so. You love to hear it. Mm-hmm. I know I'm saying that a lot, but there's a lot that I love hearing, and that is something that I love to hear.
Same, honestly, same here. Here's Doodle Woods. Ooh. The whole mechanic here is our little friend here, Pigcasso, is what I was to call him.
Nice.
His name is actually Hoggus, but I don't like that as much. It's Pigcasso.
Hogchamp.
Hogchamp. His whole thing is he draws enemies that'll hurt us. He'll get into play in a little bit. I missed the jump there. Whoops. We'll talk about it in a little bit once he's more relevant, but yeah, he's gonna be doing that the entire time. He's gonna be following us. This is kind of a cool bonus area too. Just roll around, hit these switches. We just jump to them every time like this.
Yeah, I like this.
There we go, all the way back up again. Wario must be feeling really sick right now. Oh. And bam.
Nice.
Alright, so this next area I'm going to set up for a very fast R dash right on top of these little blocks. I missed the jump, but I almost got it. If I got that, I could have saved a lot of time in this part right here because I can go all the way to the top and have him draw his pig at me right here. I'll come down and fly around the room. If I did that, if I did everything fast, I would do that first, and then go back and do this bonus pipe right afterwards. Which this one's pretty cool because like you can't really see where you're going here unless you stay on these platforms. But I know where I'm going, thankfully, from doing this a few times.
Nice.
That one's kind of a cool one. But if I did it correctly, I would go all the way to the end really fast and like have that pink pig spawn in, and and then go back for this pipe, which looks like backtracking, but it's not really. Or it is, but like it's faster overall. Because right now I have to wait for him right here. He's gonna draw that blue one in, and he's gonna draw this one in, and now I can bounce off it to get up here. And there's no way to do that otherwise.
Smooth, very smooth.
Yeah, if we got that R dash earlier, we would have avoided having to wait there essentially, which would overall save us time. It's pretty cool. And we do that in hard mode as well, because that's where the chest is in hard mode. That's where one of them is, rather.
Ooh, a 6-minute countdown. That's an upgrade.
Yeah. Will we take 6 minutes? Vote now on your phones. Channel play prediction. Here we go.
I have an inkling that maybe just we'll finish before 6. Before 6 minutes.
It'll be tight. I might be able to do it. I don't know.
I'm fully expecting you to say, actually, we've got a minute where we wait for the time to run down and we do something else.
Yeah, we get some frame perfect stuff. This doesn't hit 0. Supposed to get rid of all of our money. Oh, that can happen sometimes there. Sometimes you just draws an enemy, it just hits you there. Don't know why.
I will inform you that we have indeed got a poll asking whether it will take 6 minutes, with one option being no, the second option being no, the third option being no, the fourth option being no, and can you guess what the fifth option is?
Is it yes?
It's no.
Aww. Alright, chat, what you know are you voting for? I'm personally going for the fourth one.
I'm feeling second no. I don't know.
Solid. I like it. Oh no, I missed. What the heck? There we go. Ah. Rude? Rude enemies? Alright, good. Just bounce off him like that. You could also just enemy hop off him there, but I messed it up, so it's fine. That was close. I'm actually a little bit low on health now, but we're okay. It took 4.5 minutes! Actually, it took a minute and a half.
Nice, everybody wins.
Everybody wins! Congrats, chat. You win! You just win. Congratulations.
What do we win? We win the pride of guessing it.
You win the opportunity to win something.
Yes.
And that's pretty cool. Alright, so Domino Row has all these different like dominoes that fall right at the beginning of each room, like this. That's really the mechanic of it. If you get to the end before and hit the stopper there, you can like either like it kind of gives you like in some rooms an alternate path can go down that gives you like more money and bonus stuff in general. In our case, we do need to actually hit this one in time, which is a little more tight than the other ones. Because we have to go into here. Oops, I mean to get hit there. Fine though, because there's a diamond right here, and I can only break those blocks from that side. But there we go. Domino Row also, I think, has the least number of diamonds in the entire run, because there's that one there, and then also one in the room where the frog switch is. And as far as I'm aware, that's it. So, funny little thing too is that in each level, there's 2 purple pipes, there's 2 bonus areas they can go through. As far as I'm aware, at least. I'm pretty sure there's 2 in each one. I don't think I found every single one casually, or last like when I played as while running it. I'm pretty sure I did, but I know not all of them has a diamond in them though. So that's why I'm like avoiding them sometimes, or not getting every single pipe in each level, is because some of them just don't have a diamond. Do the dominoes fall slower in the water? I don't think they do. I think it's still the same. Oops.
Speaking of Domino, I think this is I guess an appropriate plug. A few of you might know that one of the other hotfixes that we've got going on at the moment is Awfully Silly by Conception, and I think not too far into the future, I'm going to be running No One Can Stop Mr. Domino, which is just as silly as it sounds. So as
I've
well
seen
as
it
that,
before. It's very silly.
oh brilliant, oh brilliant. Well, there we go. If that's not a good enough recommendation, then I don't know what is. But it's definitely worth checking out all of the other hotfixes, because we don't only do AGDQ and SGDQ here. We do so many different hotfixes, and they're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. So definitely worth checking out throughout the week what else we've got going on.
We got that concert going on. It's great. Oops. How many diamonds are in this game? So, actually, for that, if you want to give a poll in the chat, or not a poll, just like maybe a challenge for prediction, do like over 100 or less than 100. I'll reveal the number after the run. I think that may be more fun than me just straight up saying it. But there are a lot of diamonds in the run. Let's just say that much.
I'm sure that's something we can get going.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot, is all I'm gonna say. Oh, there's a rainbow my splits. Yo, fast? We're speeding?
Yo, hit it right now. Surely not.
Game sounds late. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm gonna refresh it real quickly. I can't. Oh, I can't see. Never mind. Never mind. I will now refresh on my capture card real quick.
Alrighty, we have got a prediction going for how many diamonds are there. So everybody, get your votes in. Put your points on the line. I wanna see some big rollers.
I want to see someone go all in for no reason.
I've seen somebody put 30k into less than 100.
Yo.
It's Chocobo has gone for 10,000 on over 100. Ooh, I've got some points to give.
This is Aridin, by the way. He's probably the hardest boss to do well in this run, other than the final boss. That was close though. So the idea there is we have to not hit the teddy bear and hit only the road that pops out on top, and it's pretty tight to do that. Because if you hit teddy bear twice, it'll float back to the top of the screen again, and that's bad. It loses me 15 seconds. And in a run like this that has very little luck, like the luck in this run does not matter pretty much. Like that's very brutal to say the least. So yeah, that was not bad. 1 second is still fine, honestly. Oops. And now we're in the curious factor. We're in Ruby Passage. We're halfway through now at this point. Oops. Ah! Unfortunately, right now, there's no better way to get that chest. Normally, we get that during the escape in normal 100% zipless runs. But in this run, there's no better time to actually get that chest, unfortunately. We have to get it now, because on the way out of here, we have to be flat Wario to get the diamonds. To get a diamond, basically. Yeah, for now, we're gonna do that. Bam. And we're gone. Oops. Oh no. Wait. Alright, cool. That run's also a big run killer too. That one, yeah, so you have to kind of just rotate the platforms around, and if you fall down there, the platforms will reset, essentially. Because, despawning. I forgot to be flat in here. Whoops. There we go. Flat Warrior is just so silly looking. Look at him. So great.
Oh wow.
It's all squished. He's got his like legs go off the side there. It's great. Yeah, we bring the rock over to the right and bring it over to the left, so we can break one very whoops, or we're doing it this way. One very tiny block where the diamond is, essentially. Didn't even get flattened there again. I could have knocked on flattened and just slid off the side of that little ledge there, but it is what it is. That's a bit of a longer pipe in general. Not much you can really do about that one.
So for those of you who might not have been here when the poll was, well, when the sort of prediction was put up, in terms of we're sort of guessing how many diamonds we think are going to be collected in this run. At this point, do you know how many you have collected, Shasta?
Not at this point. I have, like, I guess I can count it up. I have all the diamond counts on my splits, but I don't have a total there. I do know the total, though, because I did count it up at some points.
Okay.
So I'll reveal it after the run, essentially. That's what the prediction's for. Now, I will not say what the amount is, but it's either over or less than 100. That's all I gotta know.
Yeah, nice try, anybody who was sort of waiting right till the end in the hopes that Shasta might just reveal it as the poll closes. We see you. We see you.
And it's not exactly 100 either. For anyone's gonna be cheeky and say that, I gotta do this part again. Oh no.
So it's not a trick question.
Not a trick question.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
Had to reset this part because I accidentally fell down there. There we go. I don't know what happened there because I did that part because like I did it normal way, like the way I normally do that, but it is what it is.
I mean, you're sort of shrugging that off. That looked like some really tight platforming.
The accidental pause. Let's go. So I'm using Game Boy interface to stream this, or in this case, it's like it's a homebrew exploit basically. It allows you to bypass the disc. It's pretty cool. Better colors and all that stuff too as well. For some reason, by default on Game Boy interface, X is pause. Don't know why. Like X is your start button essentially, and also your start button is start button. But yeah, sometimes it's very easy to hit that because it's just right next to A on my controller. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, that happens occasionally when I run this. Sweet. Alright, Toxic Landfill time. So Toxic Landfill, normally, you don't hear the whole song. But in this category, since we gotta do so much Yellow Diamond stuff, we hear the entire song, not just the intro to it. And this song is an absolute banger. This level is also pretty cool in general, too. We gotta you hit that arrow there and become just Balloon Wario essentially, and then just go all the way up here, get this diamond, and then there's a pipe right above us. I'm just gonna do this. So I was told yesterday in the Warrior Speedrun Discord. Oh wait, actually I still need this. Hold on. I can wait. Can I just do this? I can't. I barely missed that. Hold on. Yeah, I barely missed that. What the heck? Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, so that's me testing something live on stream, by the way. Let's go. You can do it right there, and skip that last platform, which just saves like 2 seconds, probably. But it still saves time.
Alright,
this category is very new in general, so like any sort of routing stuff, any sort of ideas anyone has for going faster in some of these rooms, like I'm by all means, like I am very down to try something else.
Nice. Well, having a look at the predictions for how many diamonds we think are going to be collected by the end of the run, we have the very nice 69% of viewers, well, 69% of the points contributed of people thinking that it's over 100.
Ooh.
Leaving 31% thinking that it's less than 100.
Ooh, we'll see, we'll see. There is a good amount for sure, is all I'm gonna say. Which, I don't know, even still like 90 or 80 is still a lot of diamonds, if that's what it is. I'll count it up on my splits as well too after this, just to make absolutely sure.
I was about to say we don't want any misinformation here.
Yeah, I'll say it out. I'll count it up out loud for sure. Alright, we're gonna break this block right here. Here's the song. Oh my god, banger theme right here. Also, this level is very infamous for a lot of people because it's very easy to get lost and not be able to find like the CD in here, for instance, like if you're trying to 100% the game. Oh, that can happen very easily too. It's actually good for us because we want to keep the spring guy up here, and he's down here now. That's fine because in our case we have to bring this guy right over here so we can get this very last diamond in this room. There's one that's hidden down here which I never knew about. I did not know there was a diamond there. I found that on accident completely when I was routing this. But thankfully I did though, because otherwise I would have missed one. We're gonna go all the way through these blocks here and then go back, just like this. And The CD's actually in this area, but we're not gonna be seeing it. It's right above us though. Like once we go up, hello? Once we go over here. This R dash is a bit tight to get. It's right above us there. You might have barely seen it when it jumps. That's where it is. It's another set of blocks you gotta destroy over here. It's extremely hidden for no reason. And now it's time to go. So we got all the diamonds already, by the way, in this level. There's none during the escape sequence. As far as I'm aware, at least. I checked everywhere. I checked every block as well, too, just to make absolutely sure. Yeah, we gotta go right up here, Spring Wario, and then all the way down again. And break this block right there. Just bam. Yeah, Metroid Fusion vibe from this. So this game's engine became the basis for the GBA Metroids after this. So Metroid Fusion runs on a modified Wario Land 4 engine.
No way.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, straight up, actually does. And then Metroid's Emission runs off a modified Metroid Fusion engine.
I know I've made the joke already, but did Wario walk so that Metroid could run?
Yes.
That's literally it.
Officially. Apparently, like, if you like, there are like assets from this game inside Metroid Fusion as well. If you hack the game, apparently that's also a thing.
Somebody said Samus is actually Wario. I love this theory, and I will adopt it.
Can we get some fan art of that?
That's a bold ask. That is a very bold ask.
I'm down for this.
And I thought me talking about the yesification of Meta Knight was bad.
Oh god, don't remind me.
You've done this to yourself.
I have done this to myself. Alright, before we below fridge, this level is pretty cool. This room has a lot of branching paths in it, and we gotta go through like most of them. Because there's a diamond on like, or there's 2 diamonds here at the very top, there's Keyser in the middle. Have to avoid this one here, and then there's, at the very bottom of this room is a purple pipe. So we gotta go through all of them. This level is tied for the most amount of diamonds in this run, at 10. Golden Passage also has 10 diamonds in it too. I think one more as well. I forget which one it is, but like, yeah. A lot of diamonds here, to say the least. That room's kinda neat. It's got 2 blocks there. We're going right here. I'm trusting my guts. My gut was correct, that was the right path. That part blends together just a little bit. Ooh. You can actually make that cycle there, but it's like stupid tight. I've done it like, I think 3 or 4 times before. And like, I don't know what to different to get it, but yeah, it's extremely tight. It saves about 5 seconds though if you get it, so that's pretty cool. My best split is unbeatable on the, or quote-unquote unbeatable on my other splits for normal and zipless. Just because I've gone that before in a run and just played the rest well. I'm gonna fall all the way down to the bottom of the room over here. By the way, 4 below fridge, the reference here is difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius, apparently. For, I think just 0 degrees, I want to say, or like, freezing, it's for freezing. It's for freezing, yeah. That's what it is. That's what the reference is here for the actual, like, name of the level. This room also just has, like, 5 diamonds in it as well, too. There's a lot going on here. We're doing, like, everything here.
I'm starting to think that I maybe predicted on the wrong side.
Ooh, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Another purple pipe right here. Gotta throw us a Yeti right over here. And then hopefully not hit the wall. Nice. Sometimes you hit that little like wall up there and I don't know why. It just happens for some reason. And we're gonna roll in here normally, jump across, and jump up here, and there's 2 diamonds, actually. That last one's hidden.
Oh, wow.
And now we're just gonna leave this area. We've gotten all 5 diamonds in this room. I forgot about this chest earlier. Alright, now we're gonna leave this area. Oops, oh no. There's a funny little mechanic where, for whatever reason, if there's like a little hole they can crawl through, the game will slow you down if you're like if you jump near that hole. So you just don't get as much height after you jump if you're like near if you're near it while jumping. It's very strange. Yeah. What's zipless? So we don't. This category bans using zips essentially, which is allow you to go through walls like diagonally. It's useful in a few levels, but it kind of changes the vibe of the run from like just going fast in each level here. I'll miss this one. To like hitting those zips to actually just straight advance the run. It's not as fun. Zipless just like we're just moving. We're going fast the way you think we go fast essentially. Like zips are flashy from a viewer's perspective. They're not fun from a runner's perspective. So I just don't do them. That's all that is. And now it's time for Pinball Zone, which is one of the hardest levels to do correctly, just in general in this game. Thankfully, there's actually like 3 diamonds in Pinball Zone, and they're not bad at all to get. So we'll be doing this level pretty much like the same as we normally do it. The idea here, the gimmick here, is just we get. There's 4. I don't know what to call them, pinball receptacles, I guess. That we got to throw these pinballs into, and then that's how we get through the room. We do that 6 times, and we go. That's pretty cool, though. I love the aesthetic of this level, especially because it really just looks like a pinball board, you know, like in the background. This one's based off of fruit, apparently. got all the pineapples and the lemons and stuff and oranges.
Shoutouts to fruit.
Yo, shoutouts to fruit. Agreed. Delicious. Absolutely running fine fun. Abso-heckin-lutely. That's really that's the idea behind this run here, really. Just this current category I'm running. This is a category I made up a few weeks ago because I wanted to have a run where I go through all the purple pipes, or I go through most of the purple pipes. And this category, in the end, came from that, and it's really, really fun.
Nice, and it's also like a testament to your category that you want to run. Doesn't have to have its own sort of dedicated space. You can just make it happen.
Exactly. You don't need a leaderboard to tell you how to have fun at the end of the day.
Preach it.
Honestly though.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. If you want to run, if like turbo controllers aren't allowed, you can run with a turbo controller if you want to. You just can't be on a leaderboard. But have fun with a turbo controller if you want. Like you can do stuff like that. If you really want to. Like it doesn't matter. Just have fun the way you want to have fun. Don't let people dictate your fun. Like there's a reason why rules on a leaderboard exist, and that's just like to make competition fair most of the time. But like you don't have to follow them. You can just do whatever the heck you want. It doesn't matter. Just have some fun. We're playing video games fast after all. I'm playing a game that I absolutely freaking love very fast right now. And that's pretty cool. You should do that too. Whatever way you want to at the end of the day.
I'm enjoying
awesome.
I'm enjoying the theme of this level. This is sort of polar but also Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's Pinball Zone's what's called. It's all based off like pinball boards and like how they look.
I loved the pinball when I saw Bigfoot.
Yeah. There's always robots here as well.
Everyone's here.
Everyone is here. Look at them. Look at those lads. I love the little robots especially. They got good faces. Look at them. Yeah, in this room in particular, like all the pinballs are on the left side. We gotta just bring them over to wherever we need them. And also, this room has the 1 diamond I forgot initially when I was running this category, which I had no idea existed until another runner in this game actually pointed out to me. But it's right over here. I did not know this was a thing. It's right there. But yeah, now we're good. Just gotta go through the very final room and then just go all the way back to the beginning. Hi, Keezer.
Nice.
Shout out to Keezer, by the way. When I ran this game in HQ 2021 online, I told people to draw a fan art of Keezer right at the beginning of the run, and after the run was done, I had like 20 pieces of fan art of Keezer out of nowhere, who like never gets art ever. And it's like sad, because Keezer's so cool looking. I love their designs so much. They're great.
That's a cool character.
It's just a really cool character, and I was so happy after the run was done. Like, people were tagging me in their photos of them drawing Keezer. It was great. It made me really happy. I saved all of them on my computer. I'm not gonna lie.
I love seeing what arts, like different bits of art come from the events.
It's one of my favorite parts of it. It's something I should probably encourage with all the runs that I do, just like something like that.
I was about to say, we've sort of, I don't know whether it's an upgrade or downgrade with you asking about Wario and Samus fan art. I don't know how we feel about that one.
Let's say both. But if anyone wants to draw a Keezer, by the way, tag me after this run, or like, you know, if you watch this on YouTube and you want to draw some Keezer fan art, tag me on Twitter at @mr_Shasta if you want to. I will very happily retweet. I'll give you some publicity, some exposure in general, you know, etc., etc.
Ooh,
I'm
this looks like
I'm not paying you exposure, by the way. I'm not commissioning it, but still. I would definitely pay you real money if I did that, though. I'll say it's a cuckoo condor.
Yeah, this boss looks interesting.
Yeah, he's like a cuckoo clock. The claw will come down, and it will try and grab me, but we just bait it out and then hit on the side. And then bam. And now, second phase of the fight, he'll start spawning all his eggs, and then you just throw him at the condor at the very top. Bam. And then the last fit, because of the 1 health, it starts moving very, very fast. So I actually save his egg right here, and then we'll go another one, and then bam.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did miss the purple pipe in Pinball Zone, but that one doesn't have diamonds in them. Some purple pipes actually have like a lot of enemies that go into water and give you a lot of money that way. So that's why I don't get all the purple pipes in the runs, because they don't all have diamonds. So in particular, also, the reason why I even routed this category in the first place was because 100% in this game is a little bit weird. So for 100%, you have to get 10,000 money in each level. If you do that, and also get the CD in each level, you eventually unlock karaoke, which is the 100% reward. It's a karaoke song of this level's music here, Pinball Zone, or not Pinball Zone, Palm Tree Paradise. I'm still thinking about Pinball Zone, I guess. It's a karaoke version of that, essentially. It's pretty cool. But the bad thing about 100% is that you have to be at full health to get more money off of enemies, and that's kind of not fun to have to be at full health all the time. It sounds pretty stressful, and I wasn't about that. That's a big reason why I decided to like just try a category like this. I just to route it and make it up and just have fun with it, because I just wanted to see what would happen, really. And I wanted to have a run where I do a lot of stuff in the game anyways, and that's what 100% is usually for. He's in a horrible spot. I should have just probably waited there. There we go. I love his scuba gear too when it goes into the water. that's a cool little detail.
He understood the assignment.
Yeah. Fun fact about that guy there. You see him in like most of the purple pipes. That's Dr. Seinstein's his name. Or no, Mad Seinstein's his name. So he appears in this game. And he appears in there's like a assist trophy guy, person from Smash that like has like a frog and stuff. I forget what it's called, but it's from a game called For the Frog That Bell Tolls, I think it was called. It was on Game Boy. It's also from that game too. And also, he's from Dr. Mario 64. He's the main villain of that game for some reason.
Oh wow!
So he's in like a lot of different games for like for weird reasons, you know.
I was about to say the lore goes deep with this guy.
Like surprisingly deep. It's pretty strange, but kind of cool, honestly. But after this game, he doesn't appear in any other games, unfortunately. But yeah, Dr. Science is such a fun design, though. Or Mad Science Time, rather. Yeah, that one there, Adult Witch, yeah. That game right there. I never played it, but because apparently it's like Japan only, I want to say. I want to say it's Japan only, but I've heard it's pretty okay. I know Becco, who's also who's like kind of the god of this game here, has also run that game too. I think it was Lekkerman as well. Shouts to Becco. He was one of the main people that actually got me into run this game way back in the day, because like he would always be streaming runs of this game randomly, like middle of the nights, because he's from Japan. And I would tune in and just absolutely just have a blast just watching him run this, like whatever category he's doing. He'd run like just like hard mode zips, like S hard randomly sometimes. He'd just do like just normal mode zips and just every category in general you can think of. He'd just do that, and it's so much fun to watch. And he's just such a fun guy. I'm happy I was able to meet him at HQ 2020, because like I don't know if that'll happen again. It's expensive to travel across the world after all. But yeah. Oh, we skipped going around there too. By just about to end me there. Pretty cool. Wildflower Fields is a fun level. Yeah, it was cool finally meeting him though, because like I don't know if that'll happen again. He's nice. Really good. He's really good at like all the games he runs.
Ooh, 2 minutes 30. Will you do it?
This one's actually a little weird to do. We gotta get a lot of diamonds during escape. Shout out to that strat there. If you're on the ladder and eat the apple there to get all the fat and stuff, you just drop all the way down, and it saves you like a few seconds of just moving down the platforms. Now this is one of my least favorite pipes in the entire game. The very final part of this is really why, because that worked out perfectly. Never mind. I love this one.
Nice.
If he goes to the right of that red block there, or to the left of that red block there rather, he goes down a little corner. It's really hard to get him out without having to fall all the way down to the left, like where the ladder is. Or I can't directions. All the way to the right where that ladder is. You can fall down there if you're not careful. Especially goes like right past that. Especially goes right past that area. So you gotta be extremely careful here. And thankfully that went perfectly. All right, now we're going right up here. Gotta make sure not to pop ourselves with Balloon Mario.
Balloon Mario?
Balloon Wario.
There we go.
Yeah.
I thought I heard you say Mario for a second.
Not this time. Next time I could.
Surely not. Surely not.
I'll throw you a curveball next time.
Mario in my Wario game?
That last diamond, by the way, I found complete accidents when I was writing this. So I'm glad I did. That one's really hidden too. Alright, Mystic Lake time. This is one of the shorter levels in all diamonds. There's 6 diamonds to get, but like it doesn't take too long to get all of them. And it's a little short normally in just 8%, so yeah. Come on, right up here, and then going right over here, getting a full ground pounds. Bam. And pipe. Now, this took me a while to figure out casually. This puzzle is a bit more cryptic than you'd think. All you gotta do is just throw him into the water like that, but it's extremely precise to be able to do so. And figure out the puzzle casually for that one is... It's a bit of a head scratcher, I don't know. It definitely puts the puzzle in puzzle platformer. For how simple it is, it's like surprisingly complicated, I guess. Alright, one more diamond over here. In hard mode, this is where a chest would be, but right now is where a diamond is. So if you ever play hard mode in this game, in general, if you want to figure out locations of diamonds, usually where hard mode chests are... Oh, nice, that was actually really good. Usually where hard mode chests are where, like, diamonds are, on, like, any of the different difficulties. Also, now we're there with the bubbles. If I move fast enough and don't bonk into any walls, I can get past all those bubbles no problem. But it's extremely difficult and not lenient whatsoever. That one perfectly, though. I'm really happy about that. Alright, we got another one right here. We're gonna toss Mad Science sign there all the way to the top. And he's gonna hit those blocks as soon as he falls down there. And we're good. I like that one personally. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of these puzzles are great.
They're actually really good. It's just a great video game. Whoa. So right there, I clip up as well too to get to that frog switch area, which is not intended. But if you hug the wall, you can just kind of left right real quick and just get up there. It's faster going around again. in the water. And now we're gone. Nothing during the escape. I'm just gonna go to the left there. If you break that blue block, that's where the CD is. All right, monsoon jungle time. This one's always a run killer for me whenever I grind this game, but it's a fun level. I absolutely love it. The music especially is again one of those songs that makes you feel nostalgic even though I never played this game. It's one of those songs for sure. Now we gotta go back. Nice. But yeah, the reason why it's such a run killer is because this next room here. Let me just show up for it real quick. And nice, that went perfectly.
Oh,
good stuff. There are two more rooms just like that.
air clap from me. I don't want to peek my mic, but that was smooth.
Very good. Now we're gonna collect all the money on the way down. It doesn't matter, but you know, might as well. It's there. Now we're good. Warrior has extra sides. Now we can move on. Now we're gonna just bait out his arrow real quick. Bam. And same deal right here. We're gonna bait out his arrow. It's gonna shoot over here, and then we go. Thankfully, the arrow speed is the exact same speed as our walk speed, so I don't have to worry about like moving too fast or too slow or whatever. Now we're gone. Okay, here we go. So we got the last two here in a row. These platforms are very tiny and swinging back and forth. And bam! Look at that. So good.
Makes it look easy.
I've done that so many times, but it's always scary. Failing that in a really good run is not a good feeling, to say the least.
Yeah.
Because like, I've kind of mentioned it here and there, but this game has very little luck in it. And the luck that it does have doesn't really matter for the run. Especially if you do everything correctly. Like, mistakes, like losing like 5 seconds here and there can be very brutal in this run. If you're at like a top level. If you're at a lower level, like it's fine, like don't worry about it. But like if you're at top level like I am in this game, like it's gonna, that sort of thing especially hurts. And like it'll add up for sure. We're gonna go right over here, get this chest, then go back. This next few rooms, we do kind of like backwards, weirdly enough. So we go to we all get that chest over there, get this chest over here, and then get the diamond in this room, which involves getting this rockets in the wall for whatever reason. Now we go right up here, throw it over there. They'll make you rage quit on your casual runs. Yeah, I don't blame you honestly. It's a hard level. I love the music on it though. Oh my god, so good. There's an acoustic guitar cover of Monsoon Jungle on YouTube that y'all should look up. It's beautiful, honestly. It really is. I forget who made it, but yeah, it's really good. More. Bam. Nice. That was really solid. That's a rainbow in my splits. Let's go.
I keep on finding myself saying smooth because it is smooth, but like I'm trying to not say smooth because it's so cliche.
It is very smooth for sure. So I will say right now, currently I am plus 30 in my splits. I don't think I can PB this in the end, but like we're close. We're close right now. I'm doing well so far.
Nice. Let's keep going. Good luck.
Hell yeah. This is Cractus. We can kind of just we can just kind of like one cycle him, or I guess we can do that. We do a little infinite, unless I mess up and don't grab the lyre like that. But now we'll do the infinite. Here we go. Bam, and then we jump right here, and we jump right here, and jump and ground pound. We jump and ground pound. Just over and over again. You just keep doing it until he's dead. There's nothing stopping us. There's a visual cue for this, but at this point I just committed this muscle memory. So I can just do it pretty optimally, no problem. Bam! Alright, so we have the final level of the run right here. This is Golden Passage. I mentioned earlier, but it's tied for the most amount of diamonds in any level. This one has 10. The other one being Foil Fridge, having 10 diamonds for some reason. So we start off by going into the water here, and just jumping through it like this. This is not intended, but it's faster to do it this way than going on the very top path. My cue for this is whenever Wario splashes in the water here. I press A then, and hold it. Alright, so we see a lot more of this level in this category, which normally we don't see that much of, because we go over here now, and then we go back. We had some diamonds there. And shout out to Is a Good Friend for finding the strat right here. Throwing the guy down there. It's very good. I get the snowball here. So typical final level stuff. We use every mechanic that just is in the game to do everything. In that case, we got Snowball Warrior to get that diamond there, and we'll be using flat. We're using Flat Warrior, I think, at one point. We could have used just everything's here. Every transformation we get in the game, it's all here.
Looks like a nice finale.
It's pretty cool. Golden Patch is a sick level, and also the main gimmick of it is the fact that we're on a timer the entire time. Which, fun fact, there actually is a song for this level, but it's unused in the game because, well, you can't really hear it anywhere. You could. People say you can't hear the pause menu before you actually hit the switch, but I've done that before. You can't. It's not true, I don't think.
Oh no.
Or if it's true, it might be like really faint. I can't really hear it, but yeah. Also, free diamond right there, just while rolling over the accuser, and then free diamond right here as well too.
Nice.
And we have 4 more as well during the escape here. We have to kind of backtrack here. There's not really a good way to get this one fast. Oh, once I do that, that's a new strat I came up with on the fly. Alright, that's faster. I was gonna just get hit by the first enemy there and turn me into the Spring Warrior immediately. And then bounce over there, but that's pretty slow. But I guess that's the way we do it. We just avoid that guy.
Nice.
There we go, fast. Rounding on the fly, whoa! That's a cool thing we can do with a new category, I guess.
I was about to say truly something that's never happened before.
missed.
Oh, so close.
That one's pretty tight to get. It's just I just try to do it fast so I can avoid this bubble here. Which unfortunately I got the first one because I was rushing, but yeah. Let's wait. We'll go right here. There we go, and then we have to go over all the way to the right like this and barely get that diamond. Otherwise get bubbled there and it takes forever to go up there. But yeah, we have 2 diamonds left. They're in the very top section here, which we skipped earlier. Let's try not to fall down, because it's slower if we fall down. I am the best. I'm just the best. Let's go. We did it. Bam!
Nice.
Alright, and cool. That's every diamond in the game. Now we gotta beat the final boss. Golden Diva time. This final boss fight's super cool. Time will be on final hits.
Words. We got that. Alrighty.
We're doing it. I'm drinking water now.
Hydration, we need it. Good luck, good luck.
Thank you. So there's technically 4 phases that don't go in the end, but the last 2 are like, she's like, I don't know, the last 2 aren't as important. The first phase here, she's gonna have 4 masks going around her, and I have to throw it back at her, like, at her face, essentially, until the mask comes off her face. That's the idea here. If we get hit by them, it tracks us to the top of the room when we fall down. Second phase, she's gonna spawn 4 items in a row, like a green ball, a blue ball, a green ball we throw at her, a blue ball we hit at her, a green egg or a black egg which we kind of alley-oop at her, using basketball terms, I guess, and then a hammer which will hopefully keep her around for the rest of the fights. Yes, that's how we choose her. But yeah, so here we go. That was really good. They'll become, these masks become tangible once they go in front of her face, essentially. Oops, that's fine. It's worked out. Cool. And then we can hit the blue ball just immediately right like that. No problem. Alley-oop. And now it's time for the hammer. We're gonna keep this around for hopefully the whole fight. It'll despawn after a bit, so that's why I have to keep like hitting it and stuff. If we're cool and fast, I can also get like that green ball there, or maybe the egg, and keep that around and get extra hits.
That's such an interesting strategy because you're not actually hitting the boss with the hammer. You're hitting yourself and then the boss.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
That's wow. Yeah, that's quite fun.
That's intended too. Like that's the way you're supposed to be doing this boss fight.
Yeah, that's really clever.
Alright, got 2 more hits left and then get the 3rd phase, which is not too important. Bam. Alright, 3rd phase, she's gonna become. I have to bail her out. As soon as she's underneath me, she'll come down and destroy the treasure below. And then time is very soon. And time.
GG. Oh, look at the kid.
The kitty.
I like it.
So the cat is lore. So
okay.
So in the intro of this game, which I skipped, you see warrior reading a newspaper, and there it kind of says like pyramid discovered in the desert, and it shows a picture of a princess. The cat actually is the princess, but she was cursed to turn into kind of a shadow creature, if you will. In this case, she takes form of a cat. But throughout the game, this is pretty neat. I think this is really awesome, actually. Throughout the game, the cat's just kind of like with you the whole time. But it's not actually always a cat. Sometimes it's that, you know how on the first level there's like the Mr. Gamer Watch on the wall, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also Princess Shakora here. That's her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also there's a shop I can go into before each boss fight to buy items to make the boss easier. The shopkeeper is also Princess Shakora because like you see the cat walk into the shop and then like suddenly it turns to and suddenly you see the shopkeeper there, which is the same thing as the guy in Hall of Hieroglyphs. Really cool.
Oh, that's really neat.
And apparently I learned this recently. If you use an item, like after an item is done like hurting the boss and stuff, like it'll just bring it into the boss fight and they'll use it. After it's done hurting it, like it'll turn back into the shopkeeper and then like that'll turn back into the cat and it'll go. It's really cool.
There you go. Well, GG. I think you're gonna have to release some information here. Everybody is begging to know how many diamonds did you collect in that run.
Alright, let's count it up. I have my splits right here. I can't show it on stream currently, but I have my splits currently.
Alrighty.
So Hall of Hieroglyphs has 4 diamonds. So it's 4 so far. Crescent Moon Village has 6, that's 10. Arabian Night has 9, that's 19. Fire Cavern has 7, that's 26. Hotel Horror has 5, 31. Toy by Tower has 3, 34. Big Board has 8, 42. School of Woods has 5, 47. Domino Rose has 2, 49. Curious Factory has 4, 53. Toxin Landfill has 7, 60. Four Below Fridge has 10, that's 70. Bimble Zone has 3, 73. Palm Tree Paradise has 4, 77. Wildfire Fields has 7, that's 84. Mystic Lake has 6, that's 90. Monster Jungle has 5, that's 95. And Golden Passage has 10, that's 105. There you go.
It was
105 diamonds throughout the run.
At least it was kind of close. All right, well done everybody who voted for over 100. You are today's big winners.
You did. Congratulations.
But also Shasta is a big winner because that was a really fun run, and that was a set. That was a set of really fun runs. Thank you so much for showing them off.
Absolutely.
Where can people find you for more of this awesome handheld goodness?
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/mr_Shasta, and also on Twitter at the same thing, mr_Shasta. And also on YouTube, if you want to find me there, I can't do underscores on YouTube name for some reason, so it's just mr_Shasta. And
brilliant.
I want to try and promote that more because like I want to do more cool videos on YouTube at some point other than just uploading my PBs there. I did upload my PB for this run yesterday there, which is a 110 flats. I barely missed it. Barely missed sub 110, which was my goal, but I'm fine with just a 110 flat, I feel. Unless someone beats that, of course, but we'll see. But yeah,
nice.
Pretty cool.
Also, if you enjoy sort of a bit of Mr. Shasta and a bit of me, Mr. Shasta was actually on not too long ago showing off Kirby. Kirby Superstar Ultra, wasn't it?
Yep.
On Going Places, so you can find that episode and any other episode of the GDQ Hotfix on the Games Done Quick YouTube channel. And if you want to see a sort of more condensed version, if you've missed this and you want to just see the highlights, then we have a GDQ Sum of Bests channel to find on YouTube, where we upload about 10 minutes or so worth of highlights, which it's a nice way of consuming some of these incredible runs. But yes, thank you so much, Mr. Shasta. We are going to be heading out for the night, but this has been a lot of fun, and we will be having some more hotfix action tomorrow. So do keep an eye out for PB Precipice. And I think, can we get a collective chat? Yeah!
Yeah!
The run's
So good.
Alrighty, thank you so much. We are going to be having a little intermission before we send you all off somewhere for a raid. But once again, thank you I'm saying thank you a lot. This has been a lot of fun. So, yeah, everybody, do stick around, and I'm sure we will bless somebody with our presence just down the road. So, thank you for watching, and see you around soon.
Bye, everybody.